There is only one dream, one prize, one YouTube channel to catch all the action on, one moment of glory, to get your name etched with the greatest of all time. We all want it. We all need it. Only one will get it. This is our year. This is our time to live, to fight, to win. Lord Stanley, we are coming for you. Subscribe today and don't miss out.
Samwelb12.
All right. Ground ball. Vladdy. Over. They do it. The Blue Jays have won the division. The Blue Jays have won the division. Pop them if you got them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're watching Samwelb12 Experience.
Hello. Good to see you. Welcome back in. Sam here, and we're getting set for another great matchup. The Canadiens, the Lightning, the big game number 5. And whoever wins this, the odds are forever in their favor. It is a big one today. Make no mistake about it. What's up, Jeremy? Welcome in. Hockey Dude. Hello there, Skittles. What's up? Lala, what's going on? Billy, hello there. Good evening. Bradley, what's up? Bon, hello. Welcome in. Aliens, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. As everybody's rolling in as we're just getting started. The Lightning, the Habs, the Lightning. Who is it going to be that's going to go up 3? What's up, King? Good to see you. Lewis, hello there. Jeremy, welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, coming in here as we are just getting ourselves rolling. Again, super important game today. Super important game because whoever wins today is going to go up 3-2 in this series and going to have a shot to win it all on Friday. It is going to be a big one. But tonight, they're going to tear down the house. What's up, Jeff? Welcome in. Let's waste no time and get into a whole bunch of this fun stuff. It should be there tomorrow if you have. Okay, thank you, Lala. Yeah, Lala, today was a crazy day. Didn't get a chance to go to the mailbox, but we'll see if we can get there tomorrow. I appreciate it. So thank you so much, Lala. Alrighty. Let's take a look. Let's break this one down. Who's in? Who's out? What are the stories? What are we following? Who is gonna win? I'd like to personally thank you for Fraser Minton and Alex Steves. Hockey Dude, you are very welcome. Alex Steves and Fraser Minton. Man, I'm so mad that you got them both. They're two good, young, bright talents. Newfoundland, what's up? Welcome in. Dan, welcome in. All right, here's some things to talk about. Let's give you something to talk about. The numbers in this game are insane. Now, this was written up, and I saw this, and I had to repeat it, so I haven't fact-checked this, but it looks pretty spot on. Gazarian, what's up? Cole, welcome in. Hey, Lev, good to see you. No, we're still about 9 minutes away or so from puck drop, but here are some numbers for you. Apparently, each team has scored 11 goals. Each team has taken 34 penalties and is averaging just over 23 shots per game. Each team is 1-1 on the road, and each team has scored 6 5-on-5 goals. It is crazy how tight this series is and how close these guys are. Hey, Max, welcome in. I'm glad you're excited. I'm excited as well. So these guys are so close. What is going to be the thing that breaks this one open? Mr. Scotty, what's up? Parker, hello. Axel, hello. Crazy is what this is. Welcome in, Crazy. Go Habs, go. Hey there, Edward. Now, you got to look at the Hagel factor. Brendan Hagel has been absolutely redonkulous. Redonkulous. He leads all playoffs in scoring. He's got 6 goals. He's been feisty. He's mixing it up. He's an absolute monster. The Habs have to come up with an answer for Brendan Hagel. Hagel the Bagel. How are they going to slow him down? And on the flip side, Slafkovsky had that big game in the opening game where he had the hat trick, but no other Montreal Canadian has really exploded and stepped up the way Hagel has. So who will be the Montreal Canadian player that gets out there to A, shut down Hagel, and B, start putting some goals in? And last but not least, Nick Suzuki and Cole Caulfield. Hello, where are you? Now, they did get on the board in the last game. Caulfield with a power play goal, but these guys have been amazing all year. They got to step it up in a big way today. They need to get going. Suzuki, Caulfield, let's see if they show up today. And Jeremy, that's the other it factor on the backside. Hey, Nathaniel, what's going on? 7 EST. Yes, indeed, 7 EST. Where has Arbor Jack Guy been? He has not been a dominant presence. He has not been a big physical banging, crashing guy. We got to see him mix it up just a little bit. All right, let's go. Guy, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Here are the lines, the expected lines for today. For the Canadiens, it's going to be Caulfield with Suzuki and Slafkovsky. Brendan Gallagher expected to slot in on the second line today for the first time. Gallagher going to play with Newhook and Demidov. We got Texier with Doc and Bolduc, and those three have actually been pretty darn good. They've been fun to watch. Jake Evans back with Deneau and Josh Anderson. On the D side, Mikey Matheson is going to be with Carrier, Caden Gooley and Hudson, Struble, and Jack Guy. And, of course, Jacob Dobish returns between the pipes tonight. Oliver Kapanen, the odd man out. So Cap is out, Gallagher slotting in tonight. For the Lightning, Brendan Hagel is going to be back with Point and Nikita Kucherov. Gonclaves is going to now be on the second line with Sorelli and Gensel. We got Gergensons with Gord and Paul, and then Corey Perry with Dominic James and Oliver Bjorkstrand. On the D side, Moser and Radish, McDonough and Chernik, Lilleberg and Crozer, and of course, Andre Vasilevsky back in there for Tampa Bay. No surprise there. Both goaltenders have been playing pretty good hockey. Their numbers aren't the best numbers in the world, but they've been making some pretty outstanding stops. Hey, Paul, what's up? Stephanie, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Not sure the Habs loading up on that first line is the best idea. That's kind of the line they've been going with this whole time. But yeah, maybe they need to separate them. Maybe they need to do something else to get them going. They just have to figure out a way of how to get them going. All right, so talking about those goaltenders, each of them are 2-2. Dobish with a 2.60 goals against, and Vasilevsky with a 2.58. Both decent numbers. The save percentage is where it's not great. 883 for Dobish, 882 for Vasilevsky. Special teams, both of these guys have been red hot when it comes to the power play. Tampa Bay, 5th overall, 20%. Montreal, 4th overall at 26.3%. On the flip side, because they're scoring a ton of power play goals, well, the penalty kill is suffering. Montreal, 80% kill rate. That puts them 12th. And Tampa Bay, 73.7%, puts them 13th. In the faceoff spot, this is where there is a massive difference. Montreal at 54.9% puts them 3rd overall in the league, and Tampa Bay at 45% puts them at the other end at 14th. Now, we know there's no real correlation between leading in faceoffs and winning hockey games, because trust me, the Maple Leafs were kind of 1-2 all season with winning faceoffs, and they couldn't win a hockey game if their lives depended on it. But it is a good stat to know you are winning some draws, especially when you get into those offensive zones. Hey, Rick, what's going on? Welcome in. Dallas, what's going on? Darren, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Welcome in, everybody, as you're strolling on in. We appreciate having you. Roger, what's going on? Dobish needs to be the difference maker. Absolutely. Now, as you are strolling in, make sure you're tapping that like button, tapping that thumbs up for us today. We appreciate it wholeheartedly. And if you're not already subscribed or following, make sure you do that. A big Blue Jay afternoon game earlier today. It was awesome. The Blue Jays beat up on the Red Sox in a big way. They took that series, a big series win. Yes, Ernie scored, got his first home run. Thank you, Angela. Ernie Clement had a home run today. Okamoto, some RBIs. George Springer coming off the bench in a return today with an RBI hit as well. So the Blue Jays starting to roll, which is good to see. And of course, also coming up later tonight, the Toronto Raptors are in action. We'll make sure you are covered for the Raptors as well. So many sports, so little time, best time of year. Pepper, what's up? Living large in the house, living large. Jaden, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to have you all along for the ride. All right, I know you're all on the edge of your seats. You're sitting there, you're going, Sam, we need to know. We need to know. We know who's playing. We know the stats. We know the numbers. We know what's at stake. We know the energy is high. We know. But who is going to get us there? What indeed? Who has the orange stripes tonight? Should we be afraid? Well, be very, very afraid. Not really. For the referees tonight, Furman South is going to be one of them. And on the other side, and what did they just do? They took it away. There it is. Furman South is going to be one referee. Jean Hebert are going to be the other referee. Scott Cherney and Killian McNamara going to be the lines people tonight. You have two unbelievable coaches if you've been living under a rock. John Cooper, Marty St. Louis, great hockey minds, hard workers, motivators. These two are going to push these teams to the brink and beyond to pull out the win tonight because you need this game. The odds, the team that wins Game 5 has a much higher percentage of winning the series than the loser. So this is a very, very important one. Casey, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, we are moments away as they're doing these anthems, and it's going to be game time to go in just a couple of minutes. Looks like they're a few minutes behind schedule, but that's okay. Amelia, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you, Laszlo. How's it going? Gary, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, one and all. That's right, Rick. 3 series in a row. It's so bloody good. You know who else is looking to go 3 series, maybe 4, is the red and white here tonight. The Montreal Canadiens trying to get past these Tampa Bay Lightning so they can move along. Some good games to see, and we'll keep you up to date on all the other scores tonight. You know that. Bella, what's going on? Welcome in. All righty. So the Canadian national anthem is done. They're doing a little color guard ceremony to bring up the flags. We're going to get the U.S. national anthem, and then this game is going to be going underway. Eves, thank you so much for that follow. Much appreciation. Oh, man, we are so, man, I'm actually nervous tonight. I'm actually nervous tonight because this is so huge. And I tell you, from a fantasy sports perspective, my playoff picks have been doing terrible. So I need my guys to step up and play in a big way. Also tonight, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, the Penguins trying to keep it going. Will they keep going? Philly leads 3-2 there. And later tonight, Utah and Vegas. And that one is all squared up at 2s. Come on, Mammoth. Come on, Mammoth. We want to see a big one there. The Oilers with a big game last night. That was great to see. They're going to have to keep it rolling as well. So a lot of big battles going far along, and that is exactly what we love. Love, love, love to see these teams going back and forth, duking it out. All right, the anthem's just starting, as is the Pistons and Magic game. That one just underway. 3-0 Pistons over the Magic. Raptors, Cavs, that is at 7:30. We'll have you up to date on that one. Bradley, the Jays won in a big way. Sorry, I was just reading something there. The Jays won in a big way today. It was huge. 8-1 was the final. 8-1, and it was awesome. Utah better beat Vegas. I hope they do. I really, really hope they do. So that would be awesome. Hey, Dylan, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. David, what's up? Canes are the next opponent. Octi, how's it going? Dylan, got $100 wraps tonight. Putting us here, putting it on the line. Nice, nice, nice. So are you saying prediction for the rest of the bracket, how it's gonna go? Or are you just asking about the Canes? So the Canes are waiting the winner of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. They will play Carolina. Tampa Bay or Montreal will play the likes of Boston or Buffalo. In this corner, this Atlantic Conference, Atlantic Division corner is probably one of the hardest corners of them all. Now, Dallas and Minnesota, they're duking it out. Minnesota with a 3-2 lead over there. Colorado waiting for the winner of that series. And just like our corner, Vegas, Utah, Edmonton, Anaheim, those ones we're still waiting to see who is going to go on over there. No, I accidentally put it on the Raptors. Oh, I got you, Dylan. Oh, you accidentally put it on the Raptors winning the series, not just winning tonight. Oh boy. Oh well, Dylan. Now you gotta wait and see. Gonna get the betting sweats, to see. All right, folks, the anthems are done. The lights are on. We're getting things set up. We're just moments away from puck drop here in Game 5. Dovish, Vasilevsky, Montreal, Tampa Bay. What's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? And how are we taking this one home? You know the drill. Once this game starts, everything's gonna start updating and popping through. Now, depending on where you are watching, if you're watching over on the tubes, you'll see down in the corner we got the Raptor score. If we're watching over on the talk, we got the Raptor score just above my head. All right, Nolan, let's go, right? I'm thinking the Habs tonight. I'm thinking the Habs. They got to fire it up. This is a big one. They got to win on the road. Going to be a tough one. Here we go. Opening face-off. Montreal in white, Tampa Bay in blue, and the Lightning going to take the first puck, and we are underway live from Tampa. Here comes Montreal. A little backflip, sending this one down the ice. Both teams going to feel each other out now for just a little bit. Montreal going to try and weather the early onslaught from the Lightning as Slafkovsky knocks this one down in the corner. Octi sending that rose. Octi, thank you so much. Kicking it off with the rose. Let's go. Living, you got 5 on the Habs. Ooh, going big as well. Love it. All right, let's do this. Got to move everything around here as things are sliding around on my screen. Matheson going to bring this one over, dumping it down. Caulfield back to the point. That's going to hop over Gooley stick and come all the way out and all the way down. Here we go. Here we go, Jeff. Here we go. Over the Tampa stick. Here comes Montreal. Long outlet pass. Trying to spring Anderson. Anderson in the corner. Going to rotate it around. Moser was up on him. Back over to Anderson in the corner. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Wendy, welcome in. Welcome to the fam. This down the corner. Anderson lets it go. Trying to get it back. Suzuki with a long shot. Hits the skate. Trying to move it across. And we need these stats to update and refresh. There we go. Perfect. Down in the corner. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Quick shot. That one's going to go haywire. Habs going to get it just outside their zone. I think we got everything set and situated now. This coming around. Montreal back to pick it up. Hudson off the boards. Around over on the far side. Gooley playing it up. Lightning picking it up in the neutral zone. Cross ice pass. Let's go, boys. Got to get up here. Crozer plays it in. Doc bringing it back behind his own net. Reverses it to Hudson. Hudson going to set it up now. Looking one way. Shake and bake. Up the other side. Up to Doc. Doc to the middle. That's going to be tipped in. Coming in here hard after it. Go get that puck. Taking a little bump in the corner. Bolduc doing a nice job. Texier here on the new side. Doc in there as well. This coming around. Is it going to come back to the point? No. Lightning going to cut it off. They flip it out. Struble going to play it across ice, and the Lightning making some changes as Montreal dumps it in. Vasilevsky setting it up. Supergirl, what's going on? Welcome in. Stetson, what's up? He got spoiled during the Jays game. Spoiled. Loved it, right? Loved it. I wish we had that for hockey. Montreal in the corner. Long outlet pass. Hit the back of the skate. Turning around is Perry, dropping it off. Here comes Newhook, up the middle, shooting. Rebound off the boards. Newhook, they score! Oh, baby, it's an early goal. Can you dig it? Sucker! Brendan Gallagher making his series debut, and he puts one in. Wow, Newhook driving it in, coming in off the boards. It came in the front, and Brendan Gallagher sees it, finds it, and puts it home. Wow, what a hot start here for the Montreal Canadiens. Vaughn, what's going on? Welcome in. Casey, hello there. Welcome in, John. Alexander, welcome in. There it is. There's the hot start. Let's go, Gallagher. I can't stand Gallagher. I think he's a hothead, but what a goal. Lucian Hill, welcome in. Oh, Morgan here. Hey, Morgan. From Shamatawa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did you see that? Oh, that's how you fire up. That's how you fire it up as a road team. Slavkovsky bringing in. Habs want to keep driving, want to silence this crowd. In the corner, trying to put it over to Evans. He's going to be pinched up. Gallagher's first goal of the playoffs. Over to Kucherov. Kuch, he's going to play it down the ice. Habs going to knock it down. Picked up as Hagel. He loses the handle, and the Habs bring it right back. Nice hot start. Gallagher gets the goal. Newhook gets the assist. This shot goes high. It's going to come all the way down. Montreal Matheson going to race back. Dobish going to pull the puck off the boards. Leaves it for Matheson. Mike going to work up over to the near side. Gooley is going to go cross ice. Habs over the line. Had to avoid that offside. A quick dump in. Tampa intercepts, getting it out. Hudson to Gooley. Gooley on the near side. Tipped in. Habs going to turn, come right into the corner. Trying to pick it up. Winning these puck battles. 2 Lightning. 1 Hab. Montreal comes away with it. Pass back to Gooley. Shoots. Vasilevsky sees it and hangs on to it. Cash, you see 3-0 this period. Wow, that would be quite the start. That would be quite the start. But this is good. They're motivated. They're jumping. They're skating tonight. You know, it's so funny to come and watch this series. We've been talking all along how this is the best series by far in the first round. The other series all seem so slow in comparison to this series. It's almost hard to watch some of the other games. Even Dallas, Minnesota, who I figured would be blazing, seems so slow in comparison to this one. This series has it all. The speed, the hitting, the saves, the shots, the scrums. It's awesome. Hey, Justin, what's up? Welcome in. Over along the sideboards, off the draw, trying to bring it in. Sam with the star, the sparkles. Love it. Thank you, Sam, bringing the sparkles. Hey, Joe, what's going on? Will, thanks for the follow. Here's a long shot from the point. That one's going to go just wide. Montreal with it behind the net. Hey, Aaron, what's up? Welcome in. Trying to bring this across. Winning, but it feels like winning without confidence. Oh, Aaron, I think they look good today. They look good today. Hey, Canadian Canuck, let's go. Here's Point in the Lightning zone. Point going to start to work this one across. They're going to bring it into the Montreal zone, setting it up, setting it down on Dobish, kicks that one into the corner. This coming around. I think that might be Tampa Bay's first shot on net, if they even give it to them as a shot. This is going to be flipped up all the way down back to the Tampa Bay zone. Montreal's been playing a good neutral zone game. But wait for tomorrow. This is going to be kicked up. Tampa Bay over the line, bringing it right back in. Tampa driving, shooting. That's a nice save. That will be their first shot. They haven't awarded Tampa Bay a shot yet. In the corner, trying to dig it, trying to pull it free. Habs just going to get this one to the line. It's stopped up. Here comes Newhook again into the zone, trying to move this one across. They just can't connect, getting it to Deneau. Behind the net, Tampa Bay now going to move. They still haven't awarded Tampa Bay a shot. What are they waiting for? What's the guy on the shot button doing? Did he fall asleep? Jack Hyde going to play this one over to the side. Puck coming right back behind Dobish. Habs forgot the puck. Look out, Tampa steals. Lightning going to play this one back. Top of the faceoff circle, shot right on. And Dobish going to make the save. All right, now they've given them a couple of shots. Good stop by Dobish. He's moving well. Johnny, how's it going? Welcome in. Sam, what's up? Sam, that's what I have in my bracket. I have them going on. All right, they're going to go to commercial break. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for tuning in here early. They are off to a hot start tonight. They're in the Twilight Zone. Sorry, every time I hear Twilight Zone, my head immediately goes to 2 Unlimited. Right, bow, 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 na, 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 na. Now, man, Don Cherry, Rock'em Sock'em. Boy, do they use 2 Unlimited like crazy. Jared, what's going on? This is my favorite series, Jared. No questions asked. This has had everything. It has been amazing. Hey, Terry, what's going on? You're from Montreal, so go Habs. Go Habs. Welcome in, everybody from Montreal. Thanks for tuning in and being here today. All right, did I miss any other questions? We're pushing. It's rare. We have such a strong opening. We're always, yeah, Supergirl. They are really moving here, really moving. You kind of got the feel like they understand the assignment. They know this is game 5. You cannot have a slow start. And boy, they have jumped at it here today. They have absolutely jumped at it. This is what we love. This is what we love. Living large. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, this community is so amazing. Twilight Zone. I think either the TV show. Yeah, Road Warriors for sure. I can't do it well. Stella, what's going on? Welcome in. Montreal here. Go Habs go. And to all of our Montreal fans, bonjour, comment ça va? Je m'appelle Samwel. We are happy to have you here. And that's about the extent of my French. Donatello, what's up? Welcome in. Go Habs. Let's do it. So good job by Gallagher. Gets the opening goal. He was not on my card today to get a goal. I thought he would help Newhook pot one. I did not have Galley to put one. But boy, Gallagher is kind of like their Cicerelli, right? We talked about Cicerelli the other day. He is like their Cicerelli. Christina, thanks for the subscribe. Welcome in. Hey, Bradley, welcome in from Cambodia. Bruins fan. Well, that's okay, Bradley. Nobody's perfect. Welcome in. Hayden, welcome in. Who has the best fan base? I have the best fan base because this community is outstanding. Here's a shot on Dobish as they come quickly in. Anthony, what's going on? Went to an Islanders game. These Bulls fans are super loud. They are super loud. Raphael, thank you for that follow. Yeah, that could happen anywhere, though, Anthony. That could happen anywhere. Is that not a cop-out answer if I've ever heard one? Hey, Critic, what's up? Welcome in. Good to see you. You were playing hockey today. Nice. What position do you play? All right, Mira, what's up? Let's go, Montreal. Here we go, off the draw. Habs going to win this one back. Little pass up. Pass kind of got knocked. Comes to Demidov into the zone with Slafkovsky. He takes a bump. Slafkovsky down in the corner. Is that Radish that fell on it? Habs still have it. Trying to work it forward. Keeping it in along these boards. Now it's going to squirt free. Tampa Bay trying to come through the neutral zone. Hagel got spun around. They still have possession. Hagel now can't take the pass. Habs going to turn Demidov trying to dangle around Chernak. He can't do it. Lightning backing it up in their own zone. Long pass to Hagel is intercepted. Here comes Suzuki. What a move at the line. Suzuki going to pass it over, and that shot can't be taken as Anderson lost it. Here comes Hagel flying in. He's going to shoot that one wide. Lightning going to keep it in the zone, taken away by Caulfield, up to Suzuki. Flips it in. Going around is Anderson. Anderson coming in the corner. Anderson leaves it here for Suzuki. Back to Caulfield. Lets it go to the point. Coming across Hudson with a shot right on. Rebound is there. Penalty coming up. Another shot, and Vasilevsky going to make the save. And we have our first penalty called of tonight's game. We are getting a power play. And this is going to be against the Tampa Bay Lightning, as Nick Suzuki getting a little shaken up here, as little cross check to the face. High sticking is the call. You can't high stick in the face. How many times do you have to take this penalty to learn you can't high stick in the face? My goodness. We've seen sticks getting up like crazy. Both teams getting the sticks up like crazy. Thank you for the follow, Tyler Duntella. Thank you so much. Anthony, I have no idea. This one is so hard to predict. But we love it, right? That's why we love this type of game. Hey, Nick, what's up? Welcome in. So it's 4 minutes. Double minor. Oh, boy. Makes it even worse. Ryan McDonough, he's going to get 4 for high sticking. Trainer working on the nose. Going to get the little bleeding stopped. So 4 minutes, a double minor to McDonough. You would think he would know by now. Off the draw. Let's see if Montreal can keep pushing the pace here with the man advantage. As off the draw, Tampa Bay going to get this one all the way down. Will the Lightning go shorthanded? They've been good at that as well. Hey, Matthew, welcome in. Caulfield playing this one back. Coming right up. Here's a shot, goes wide. Montreal, another shot. That's knocked down. Side of the net. Playing it back to the point. Delayed shot. It's blocked. Back to Hudson. Good work by Tampa Bay. Over to Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky. Down low in the corner to Caulfield. Caulfield. Suzuki or Hudson was pinching up, so he couldn't get him the puck. Now he goes to Hudson, to Caulfield. Caulfield. Down low in the corner. Suzuki to Caulfield. They're like on a merry-go-round. They just keep going in circles. Now they go cross ice. Tried to get the one-timer off. Demidov didn't get all of it. Got barely of it. Back across. Suzuki tries to bring it to the middle. Throws it towards the net. Slafkovsky is there. He can't get his stick on it. And, of course, the Tampa defenders collapse on Yurov Slafkovsky. Just a minute gone here in the power play as they are trying to work it through. Hey, user, what's going on? From Nunavut, welcome into the show. Welcome to the game. Good pacing. Good pacing. Love it. Love it. Good pace. All right. Off the draw. Wendy, what's up? Let's go Habs. Going to play it back. Lightning fans want these Lightnings to fight this one off. Kill it off. Over on the side. Coming in the middle. Trying to jam it in. That one doesn't work. Texier. Matheson. Back up. Texier to Matheson. Matheson to Texier. Texier shooting, hits a skate, and Tampa Bay going to clear this one all the way down. Peter, no goal. Peter, please do not put false information in. Habs, you have my permission. If anybody puts false information in the chat, that is an instant timeout. Tampa Bay going to take it away. Here comes the Lightning. Hagel, shorthanded through the middle. His shot, Dobish went up. The puck stayed down, and that one's knocked away. This coming around. Retired from the School of Hard Knocks. There you go. James, what's up? Thank you. Free indeed. Hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Let's go, boys. Saul, what's up? Back to the point. Matheson looking. First penalty is cleared off. Now we're in the second one. This shot sails just wide. Sam gifted the flower. Nice. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the flower. Back over at the side. Taken away. Tampa Bay off the boards all the way down. Hagel is racing. Dobish coming way out. Dobish going to get it. He's going to play it around. Dobish stick handling away from Hagel. Going to leave it up here. 1:23 to go on the power play. It was a 4-minute power play, and Habs really have had nothing doing right now. Nothing doing. Amelia, I am in Toronto, so I'm a Canadian boy. In Toronto, born and raised, and love my hockey. Tampa Bay is going to get this one out again down the ice. 1 minute to go in the power play. Hey, Dyer, what's up? Welcome in. Here comes Hudson. He's going to pass it over. The boos coming out as Montreal sweeps this one back. Going to bring it up over the line with some speed, dropping it off. Pass across, gets blocked and knocked down. So the Tampa Bay Lightning doing a phenomenal job here on the penalty kill. And they get it all the way down again. 35 seconds to go. I'm doing great, Dyer. Thank you so much for asking. Slafkovsky in over the line. Montreal trying to set something up. Cycling it around to Caulfield. He tried to bunt it in front to Slafkovsky. That didn't work. Tampa Bay, they're going to hang on, and now they clear it all the way down. Just 15 seconds to go in the double minor. Let's go. Hey, Pickleball Pat, welcome in. On the move. We're not going to talk. Please don't mention any schools in the chat. Please keep your personal and sensitive information private. We don't want that shared in the chat. Sending it back around. Trying to come in front, centering it. Power plays has expired. Tampa Bay killing them both off. Killing them both off. Hey, Johnny, what's up? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Big hit at the line. Tampa going to get it out. Hagel again. Going to play across ice. Here comes Radish into the Montreal end. Sending it over to Hagel. Too far away. Matheson going to back this one up. I know how we didn't get any more points. I don't get it. This coming up and over the line. Tampa Bay going to start to move. Oh, man, I left my clicker over there. And Montreal going to send this one all the way down the ice. Race trying to get it. Texier going in. No icing call. Lilleberg is there. They collide into the boards. Another board battle. Tampa Bay wins this one. The Lightning have been very good along the boards. Very good. Here they come again. Driving. Dobas shooting. No goal. Another shot. That one goes wide. Tampa Bay thought it was in. Referee signaled no goal. And to be honest, that came in and out so fast, it was hard to tell. We'll need a replay to see what happened there. Try to bring it around. Let's go, guys. Let's go. It's going to be played all the way down. This being picked up. And that's going to be cleared over, and it is going to be a delay of game penalty. Delay of game penalty as this one is cleared up and over. Hang on one sec. Had to grab my clicker. So let's see how this goal was. Bjorkstrand with the backhand. Oh, it goes up. It hits crossbar and post. Crossbar and post. That was outstanding using crossbar and post. All right, let's flip this over here. Perfect. Commercial break. And let's go. So who scored? Brendan Gallagher. For everyone coming in late, Brendan Gallagher got the opening goal. So Jake Evans from Montreal is going to take a penalty here for clearing the puck over the glass. Let's go. Hey, Edward, how's it going? Oh, be nice to us Leaf fans. Be nice to us Leaf fans. Richard, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So Jake Evans clearing the puck over the glass. He's going to go to the box. And yeah, Raptor game is, they're just doing the anthems now in the Raptor game. And that one will be starting shortly. So Tampa Bay going to get a chance with the man advantage. We're going to see how they're going to turn it around. Great job with the likes, everybody. Great job with the likes. Thank you so much for getting us to 100 likes as quick as you did. If you haven't hit that like yet, give it a smack. And of course, if you haven't hit the subscribe or follow yet, drop the gloves and smash that subscribe or follow buttons. Let's go. NBA. Bilal, thank you so much for hitting that follow. Richard crushing it as well. Go, hockey, go. Oh, big tough one. Gavin, some of his word. Oh, man. Thank you so much. You guys are making me blush so much. I appreciate your kind words. This community is the best. It is the best. All right. Coming back from commercial break. This is going to be an important one here. Jeeve, what's going on? Welcome in. This is going to be an important penalty kill here for Montreal. Tampa Bay killed off 4 minutes of penalties on a double minor for high sticking. The momentum, you could see it shifting. They were flying. They were picking it up, and now Evans in trouble as he clears it over the glass. So here we go. Off the draw. Montreal can't clear. The linesman takes a big tumble. Tampa keeps it in. Bringing it around the Lightning. Down low. Behind the net. Coming up on the near side to Kucherov to the point for Radish with a blast. Dobish with a big save with that left pad. That was nice. Nicely done. Kucherov playing this one over to the side. Gensel back to Kuch. Across. Radish another shot. And the Habs going to get it out. Here comes Montreal, shorthanded, bringing it up one-on-one with Kucherov. Coming to the middle. What a move! Oh, and almost scored shorthanded. A nice stop there. Vasilevsky on Suzuki. Karen, what's up? Thank you for that subscribe. Hey, Princess, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go. Here's Tampa Bay Point. Going to bring it back in over the line. Trying to come through. Across. Gensel down low. That one hops over Kucherov's stick. Sending it around. Kuch gets it back over to Gensel. Gensel up top to the point. Kept into the corner. Anderson couldn't hold on to it. Kuch centers it. Point shot right on. This one going in the corner. Point shot at point blank. And a great save there by Dobish. 45 seconds to go along the boards. Underneath it. And Montreal going to pull it out. And they're going to send this one down the ice. Holy smokes. They came close. They came close. They came close. Let's go. On the move. We need to incorporate soccer announcers when calling out a score. Playing this one over. It's going to be tipped up. Here's Newhook. He's racing. Newhook coming in shorthanded again. He's going to drive this run right in, trying to go around. Nice move by Newhook. And here comes Suzuki again. Was able to steal it back, but only for a moment. 10 seconds to go. Tampa trying to race their way in, and they're taken out. Excuse me, good play. Tampa Bay coming out, and it's going to be an offside called with 4 seconds to go. 4 seconds to go. Wow. Unbelievable. Good effort, good work. Shorthanded, a couple chances. They are really flying right now. Yeah, John, it's been a while. It's been a while. Hey, Polly Pockets, welcome in. Let's go, Lightning. I love that Polly Pockets power trip. That's a great name. Cedar, how's it going? Welcome in. This going to be dumped in around the boards. Oh, a little reverse hit there. Big collision. Power play has expired. Back to 5-on-5. Cycling around. And you know what's so bad about that one when Montreal won it? Wasn't that against LA? That was the Gretzky high stick year, wasn't it? Or was that the year before? I think that was the year before, actually. Man, we could have had a Toronto-Montreal final if it wasn't for Wayne Gretzky. But we're not bitter or anything. This in the corner. Hudson has it in his feet. Going to play it around. 4:20 to go. 4:20 to go here in period number 1. And what a period this has been. Habs going to slow it up. Getting it up to Struble. Struble. He's looking across, takes a bump, makes the play. Texier trips over the blue line. You got to watch out for those blue lines. They can come up and get you. Lightning sending this one out to Corey Perry. Perry spinning around, cutting through, shooting. Dobish going to make the save, and the referee going to blow the whistle down. Gretzky accidentally scored on his own net in the final. Oh, that Gretzky. Oh, that Gretzky. That was the 93 year, the year before. That's right. Oh, boy. All right, they're going to commercial break again. So welcome in. Michael, thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Having a good time. What I am telling you, this is the best series of them all. I mean, no other series comes even close to what we're seeing here today. And it is great. I know we got a lot of fans from both sides here, and some of you put it in earlier. But if you haven't put it in, drop in your score predictions. Let's see what everybody's thinking. What do you feel this one is going to end up being? Is it going to be 2-1, 3-2, 5-4? Frenchman Gallagher is playing tonight, and he has the goal. So he has the goal. I was 13 when Gretzky played. Yeah, Polly Pocket, just a few years ago. Just a few years ago. Noah's going 4-2. 3-2 Habs, 4-2 Montreal, 3-2 Montreal, 4-3. Triple overtime. Skittles, triple overtime. Somebody get the caffeine ready. Triple overtime, my goodness. 4-2 Habs. Joey, what's up? Greg at 3-2. More calls for overtime. 3-2 Habs. Jamaica Dave in the house. 3-2 Lightning. I think whatever the final score is, Jamaica Dave has to do that many shots. Gazarian going 6-1. 3-2. I would love a big score. I'd love a big score. I don't want any of these last-minute comebacks to force overtime. as exciting as those are. Mr. Buck, 4-2, 3-2, 2-1. Sawa going 3-1. Princess going 4-3. I love it. So everybody's pretty tight for the most part. Kind of 3-2, 4-3 in that range. 32-27. That's amazing. 32-27. Going football rules. I'm drinking cherry Kool-Aid. Oh, there you go. Oh boy, Skittles. All right, let's go. Under 4 minutes to go. Let's do it. 3:53, 67-41. Off the draw. Tampa Bay going to keep this one in the corner. Suzuki tried to break it up. Matheson is there. They're digging. Tampa Bay comes away with it, sending over to Radish. Radish over to the far side. This one is flipped down low, hitting off the end boards, bouncing out and around. This is going to be knocked down. Kucherov in the slot. He has his pocket picked. And the Lightning have to send it right back in again. Over on the far side, Gensel with it, playing it back to the point. Here's Moser across, tipped just away from Kucherov. And was that Matheson? Went to hit Kucherov, and he took a tumble. Across to Caulfield. Caulfield going to bring this one out. Radish going to take it away from him, and Cooch with a bump on Caulfield. This pass all the way over to Gooley. Gooley going to pick it up. Mr. Pesky going 1-0. Going to be a shutout the whole way. Linda, how's it going? Welcome in. While I would love to agree with you, they're right there side by side with Montreal in all the stats. This is going to play it up. Habs going to keep it in. Terrible pass. Newhook tried to center it, but no play was there. This around, keeping it in. Gallagher can't get it. Lightning going to get this one to their own blue line. Not out. Gallagher doing a great job forcing it back. Point spinning around. Point going to try and drive this one. He has his stick knocked away. No stick. He's given some pushing and shoving, trying to take it away from Point. This back. Spinning array. Gallagher gets his piece of wood back. Walking around is Hagel. Hagel, he's going to shoot it in the corner. Point is there. Big battle in front of the net. Back up top to the line. Gooley has his hands full. Going to bump into Dobish. Now curling around behind the net is Yanni Gord. And they're still battling. And now they're both going to go. And this is the right call. Gooley and Gord both going to go. So we're going to get some 4-on-4 hockey coming up. Big time battle in front. Hey, Joshua, going 3-2. Eduardo, what's going on? There's more American NHL teams than there are Canadian teams. That is correct. That is correct. And only 3 Canadian teams making the playoffs this year. A little disappointed. A little disappointed. 2 of them remain. 1 of them on the cusp of elimination. So a big battle between Gooley and Gord, and the ref does the right thing in this case. Send them both out. Hey, Glenn, how's it going? Welcome in. So we are going to get 2 minutes of 4-on-4. We got 2:08 to go here in the first period. What a period it's been. Tucker, what's going on? Your Bruins staying alive, just hanging on. I'm torn from Boston, live in Florida now, a Tampa Bay fan, but against my fam. Oh, we've had lots of those stories. I hear you. Just wait till when Boston and Tampa Bay, when they play each other, I'm sure you guys are so torn. Hey, Zodes, welcome in. Gallagher has the opening goal. Montreal along the boards, going to play this one back. Over to, nope. Matheson sending it over to Evans. Evans back in the corner. Back up to Evans. Going to bump it out for Slafkovsky. Here comes Slafkovsky. 1-on-1 with Radish. Goes between the legs. Backhand into the chest of Vasilevsky. He's going to play it over to Moser. Nifty move there by Slafkovsky. That's like some men's league dangle there. Going to put this in the corner. Radish going in against Matheson. Matheson going to kick it over. Back to Slafkovsky. He's going to give it over to Demidov. Demidov going to play this one back. Dobish had to watch it. They're going to move this across. You're very welcome. Hey, Noel, what's up? Here comes Tampa Bay taking it away into the zone, bringing it low. Quick shot. Dobish finds the puck and going to hang on to it. Good chance there for Crozer driving it in. And again, a little bit of not really pushing and shoving, but a little competition. Hey, Wayne, love 4-on-4. Finally, some personal space on ice. All right. Doesn't it seem like the ice has been so full? Chicken stay. My friends. Oh, okay, Joshua. Well, we are always happy to see you, buddy. Always happy to see you. I like the Habs Canadiens team, but you cheer for Tampa. Hey, that's okay, Cole. Sam with the star. Thank you so much, Sam. That was awesome. That was awesome. Bringing it around. Hang on. Let's see. Montreal setting it across. Last minute to go. Trying to move it. Hey, Sasham. We'll do it in the second period. Second period, James. Hey, TC Wolf. Thanks for the follow. Chris, what's up? 35 seconds to go in the first period. Montreal by the red line, hanging on to it, trying to take it away. Tampa Bay digging is there as well, and they come away with it. The Lightning have been very good along the boards in these small battles. Hey, Linda, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thanks, TC. Moser bringing it back. 8 seconds to go. Tampa Bay, one last chance. In over the line, going to drop it back. That's going to come out over the line. And nothing doing. The horn is going to go, and the first period is officially in the books. Good hustle, good period. But boy, oh boy, back and forth. Let's go. Let's go. That's right. Period is done in the books. Linda, easy doing. I gave you a shout out. I called your name, Linda. Please don't spam the chat. Holy smokes. I did. Princess, I did. You should be good. You should be good. Go Habs, go. Oh, thank you, Lucio. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. 1-0 is your score. Brendan Gallagher gets the goal. Newhook with the assist. And it was a beautiful move. An absolutely phenomenal little dangle to make that move and put it through. So that was too sweet. Overall, 7 shots for Tampa Bay. 6 for the Lightning. 6 for Montreal. 7 for Tampa Bay. And the face-offs, 7-12 for Montreal, 58%. 5-12 for Tampa Bay, 41%. No power play goals in this one yet. 0 for 2 goes Montreal. 0 for 1 goes Tampa Bay. Stetson coming in with the Super Vezina. Why are 2 of the 3 nominees ranked 18th or lower in goals against during the regular season? They were the best in the NHL. You know what, Stetson? That is a great call. First, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. Let me take a look. I haven't even looked. I know they just announced all the nominees. I haven't even looked at them yet. Let's see. I'll take a look at that in just a sec. Let's just finish this quick. 16 hits for Montreal, 10 for Tampa Bay, 6 block shots, Tampa Bay, 2 for Montreal. All right, let's take a look at the list here. Because we have some that are awarded already, some that are just nominees. Oh man, are they going to do it this way? All right, so the Ted Lindsay, I actually don't like this. Hang on, let me see if there's a better list. Man, are they really just doing it this way? Like, okay, here we go. All right, let's see if we can do it this way. I really don't like how they're formatting it. All right, if I click on it, is it going to take me to... Oh, wow, this is like brutal, right? This is absolutely brutal. All right, never mind. Never mind. I'm like, why don't they do it in a good way? All right, so your Vezina nominees, Sorokin, Swayman, and Vasilevsky. Yeah, you know, that is kind of interesting. Vasilevsky, Swayman, and Sorokin. That is... I'm a little scratchy the head at these nominees. For esports and your commentary just inspired me. Oh, Supergirl, it is my pleasure. And if you ever want to collab on something, just shoot me an email. Let me know. We are always open to collaborate. When we take a look at goaltenders, yeah, I mean this is peculiar. Vasilevsky, Swayman, and Sorokin. Swayman with a .910 save percentage. Not even on the list for top goals against. Vasilevsky is there with a .258 goals against. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. That is very peculiar. Swayman is the reason boss. Yeah, Chuck, and he is phenomenal. He can play big time right now. Vasilevsky 2, Sorokin 18, Swayman 22. Thank you again, Stetson, for the super chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, that's really interesting. Really interesting when we take a look at it. And of course, games played certainly has a big thing to do about it. So let me switch this over. Regular season. So here it is. Okay, so Vasilevsky played 58 games, had 39 wins. So led the league in wins. 58 starts, so he's up there. Was that second or third in starts? So I get that. Okay, I can get there. I can get there with Vasilevsky. Tampa Bay has been a dominant force all season long, so I can get there. A .912 save percentage is pretty good. Why not Scott Wedgwood? Scott Wedgwood, he only had 31 wins, but he had a .921 save percentage and a .202 goals against. Yeah, why is Wedgwood not in there? Swayman is just behind Wedgwood, 31 games, .908, .271. So Wedgwood has better numbers than Jeremy Swayman. That makes zero sense. I don't understand those nominees. Sorokin, farther back as well, .906, .268. Again, Scott Wedgwood numbers are better. Could it be because he only started 45 games and not in the 50s? If you look at that, you know, UC Saro started 59. His numbers were no good. There's Vasilevsky. Logan Thompson is right behind Vasilevsky, 58 games, same save percentage, .244 goals against. Why is Logan Thompson not in there? Why is Gibby's numbers weren't great. Hellebuck's weren't great. Spencer Knight, 55 games started, .902 and a .282. I don't understand. I don't understand these nominees at all. Octi, thank you for the gifts. Oh, Octi dropping all the gifts. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dropping all those gifts. Miss Mel, what's up? Welcome in. So we're going to have bad defense on a team and 7 shutouts. Yeah, I mean, and that's fair. I didn't even look at the shutout numbers. But 7 shutouts, you think that's obviously going to increase his save percentage and drop his goals against, and those still weren't great. What about Joel Hoffer from St. Louis? He had 6 shutouts, a .910 and .261. Better numbers. Hoffer had better numbers on St. Louis than Sorokin did. I don't know. That's crazy. They should have a metric of goalies stopping the most high scoring chances. Yeah, I mean, they do when it comes to shots against and saves. UC Saros faced the most shots at 1,700 this year. 1,700 shots. Belkema in Utah, second at 1,626. Logan Thompson in third. Spencer Knight in fourth. Swayman is fifth. So yeah, I don't understand these Vezina nominees. I think that's terrible. I think somebody somebody made an oopsie daisy on that one, because that makes no sense. I will tell you, listen, I used to love the NHL awards. Used to love the NHL awards. I actually, when they were in Toronto, and we showed some pictures during the season. I was lucky enough to go to one of the shows in Toronto many, many, many moons ago, the NHL award shows, and it was such a big deal. Right now, they've made them so hokey, and they announce all the winners kind of before, well, most of the winners before the TV show. And I think last year the whole TV show was all pre-recorded, like it wasn't even a live show. It was terrible. Octi, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So yeah, it's the NHL awards. They got to fix it. It is not good at all. So yeah, we'll take a look, and we'll see as they start coming out with all the other nominees and winners. We'll take a look at them, but I don't like that. Ron, thank you for subbing up. Appreciate that. Do we miss anybody? Supergirl, did I get you for subbing? Thank you so much. Thanks everybody for showing the love tonight. Dobish will save the day. Dobish has been great. Yes, I have it up on the other screen. I just don't have it on this screen. Raptors ahead right now, 19-10. I do have it up on the game screen, so you will have it there as we play on, and we are just 8 minutes away from moving on over. But yeah, Raptors ahead right now, actually, as I just updated, 22-10. So the Raptors off to a good early lead here in the first quarter, about halfway through quarter number 1. So that's sweet. Kevin, what's going on? Dropping that freeze. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, man, so good. Knicks are not playing tonight. Knicks play tomorrow. So yeah, okay, so great first period here for Montreal. They were playing intense. Things kind of fell apart, though, throughout the period in the back half when Evans, well, I guess, first of all, they took that 4-minute. Tampa Bay took a 4-minute penalty for high sticking. Montreal really couldn't get anything going there. And then shortly after that, Evans put the puck over the glass. They were able to kill that off, but you could see the momentum was really swinging to the Tampa Bay side. They were coming. Montreal was playing super, super hard, and they were back on their heels a bit. So the intermission came at a really nice time, allowed them to refocus and jump out for a quick blast here again in period number 2. Marissa, hello there. Sabres in 6. That would be something. I hope the Sabres get through it. I really do. I'd love Buffalo. 14 years since they were in the playoffs. It would be so good to see Buffalo take that one home. And they were there. They were on the cusp. But listen, Boston is a hard team, right? A hard team. So Buffalo has another couple of chances to get the job done. And I hope they do. I think it would be great to see them do it. All right, Stetson. Okay, thank you for the super chat. This Canadiens goaltender was the first Canadian to wear a fiberglass mask in the early 60s. Oh my goodness. Was that Jacques Plante? Wasn't that who it was? Jacques Plante? After he messed up his face, they had to make him one to come in. Pretty sure that's who it is. Let's see. Alexia, welcome back. Good to have you back. Let's see what else we go and what else. What other questions? I want to make sure I don't miss any. As a Buffalo kid, I'm just proud getting there. Yeah, it would be really, really good. Bobby, it is so hard to predict right now. It is so hard to predict who's going to come out on top. Oilers aren't done yet. They certainly are not. They were able to come through. Listen, McDavid is battling through a nasty, I think it's his ankle. And he's doing what he can do. They're going to need another big effort. They're not done yet. And they certainly can take it. They just, man, they got to focus. Yeah, Octi, Ernie Clement, big home run today. So good to see Ernie get one. Really good to see him. One Love, what's going on? Dropping those sticks in there. Thank you, Bruce. It's Jacques Plante. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you, Mega. Yeah, I remember that story. Let's remember the Habs dominate overtime, except for when they lost in overtime. Montreal Gal, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Bilateral ankle injury. Yeah, that McDavid. And listen, McDavid, the style of game that McDavid plays too. He uses his edges. He uses his ankles a whole lot. So he's really got to get in there and move it around. Kashif, turn your volume up. Turn your volume up. My sound is all good here. I can see the sound mixing board, so my levels are fine. Turn your volume up. You may have turned your YouTube volume down a little bit. Sasham, speed. You need the speed, right? You need the speed. It's so good. Thanks, buddy. You got McDavid is all about that speed. When he drives in, whoo-wee, he can go. But if those ankles are anywhere near as bad as they're saying they are, man, he's playing through a lot of pain. So he's going to need some help. He's going to need a lot of help. Caulfield on fire. Welcome in. Go Habs, go. Let's see if they can do it. Again, thank you all for the follows. Coming up to another little mini milestone on the talk. So thank you all so much. Don't give it away. What am I not giving away? Did I give something away? LP, what's up? Gilmore and Hunter Brothers, preferable to Sundin. And yeah, you know, LP, I'm so torn. I'm so absolutely torn. Nothing against Sundin. And I know what he wants to do. I know how Sundin is going to drive, but I don't know if he's the right guy. I know he has the passion. I know he has what it takes to win. And I know the Toronto crowd will go nuts over Sundin, but I don't know if he is the right guy for the job. Saying that, I don't know if Gilmore is the right guy for the job as well. The Hunter brothers they've proven they know what they're doing. They got some good hockey IQ. So I would love to see that be the case, but I don't know how much of a reality potentially that could actually be. Yeah, Justin Pekosen has stepped up in a big way, and man, he's been playing great, but man, the way he's getting points, he really hurt me in my hockey pool because I didn't take him. Hyman's been getting in there. Hyman had a goal yesterday, which was good to see him finally score, but I feel like it's taken Hyman a long time to get going. Now, I know he only played like 56 games or 58 games this year. Still had a ton of goals, still had a ton of points, but I just feel like he's been a little slow to get himself going in that series. And that's part of the reason, you know, all the pressure's on Draisaitl and McDavid. They got to get the Pekosens going like he is, the Hyman's going. They got to wake those guys up. Yeah, LP, very sad to hear about John Garrett, for sure. I was just terrible, just always terrible news. Hyman's not the yeah, he's not, Kevin. He's not. And you know, I don't know if it's you know, he's trying to protect himself a little too much, right? Once you go through an injury like that, you kind of mentally you're always trying to watch yourself. I don't know what's going on with Zach, but he's gotta go. Octi, absolutely, you're not wrong there. So we'll see how they play out. It's going to be a good finish. Going to be an interesting finish. And we're going to get a good finish here. Good night, Munchie. What's going on, Princess? Putting those hands up, baby, hands up. All righty. We are moments away from period number 2 getting going. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Raptors, Cavaliers, 22-18. Raps hanging on. A quick start here. Barrett with 5 points. Hurdle with 4. Scotty with 6. Jacoby Walter with 6. So the starters holding down the fort. All right, let's flip over. Let's get ourselves ready to go. Thank you, everybody, hitting those subscribes. If you're watching on YouTube, down there, just over there, around down is the Raptor score. If you're watching over on the talk, it should be just above my head. Although I see now, depending if you have a phone like mine, you probably cannot actually see that. So let's bring this down a little bit over here. I think that's better. We're just going to make these little adjustments here for the people watching at home. There you go. That one works. Okay. So let's go. Time to play some hockey. Period number 2. Can they keep this one going? Can they keep delivering? Will Montreal press, or is Tampa Bay going to find their way back on the scoreboard? Have to play a complete 60 minutes tonight. Hey, 23rd, I don't think I said hello to you. Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. Again, if you are just coming in, smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe, and let's go. Montreal going to win the opening draw. Going to dump this one in, and we're going to take a quick drink. Cheers, everybody. Lightning picking it up. Quick outlet pass to Hagel. Hagel up through the middle. Hagel sending it in, and that one can't be picked up. Point can't get it. Habs in the corner. They're going to center it. Here comes Montreal with speed. Demidov playing it to Slafkovsky. Back to Demidov. That one's bobbled. Brought back out. Slafkovsky waiting at the line for Demidov to get out. Sends it in, and Moser going to go back. Cheers. Moser and Hagel going to work this one down in the corner. Montreal going to bring it up. Hudson, a long cross-ice pass. Hit Suzuki, bounced right up to Vasilevsky. Played to Anderson. Anderson around to the corner. Suzuki. This in the corner. Caulfield can't get it. Anderson trying to intercept. Here comes Tampa Bay. Long pass, McDonough. That is deflected to Cirelli. I thought that was offside. Bringing it in. Cirelli with it in the corner. Behind the net. Tampa Bay centering it. Not one fanned on it. Back to the point. Chernak with a shot that's blocked. Hudson going to get it. Sending it up, and it's going to go into the mesh. Tampa Bay wants a penalty. Tampa Bay is right away saying, hey, it's up. You know how they get. But wow, Tampa Bay has really come out stronger in the early going of this period. So this looked like it dinged the glass, but no, are they going to give him a penalty? So it is 2 minutes for delay of game. They're saying it did not hit the glass. It went straight up and out. Oh, and you know what? Hudson had a broken stick. He could have caught another penalty. So he blocked the pass. His stick actually broke, and he slid his hand down to hold where the break was. And when he flipped that puck up, his stick was already broken in two. That was a dangerous, dangerous play. So 2 minutes on the clock. Montreal penalty to one of their better penalty killers, Lane Hudson. So that is not how Montreal wanted to come out of the gate here in period number 2. Hey, Mega. I'm sorry, buddy. We always miss you, Mega. Always miss you. Here comes Radish. Radish going to bring it around. Playing it back. Tampa going to start to gain speed as they cross the neutral zone. Flipping it off. Back to the point, over to Hagel. Hagel walking all the way up, sliding it through. That one's kicked out. Good skate there by Carrier. Behind the net, Matheson trying to get it back to Carrier. Comes to Hagel. He turns it over. Here's Evans. Evans being stick checked from behind, turning around, plays it in. But the Habs were offside. They got to come out. They slowed it all the way down. There you go. Hey, Charles, welcome in. Tampa Bay over the line, bringing it in. Hagel trying to take it away. They're going to bring it in. It's offside. Montreal going to wait. 1 minute is gone. 1 minute is gone. Hey, Riley, what's up? Going to bank this one up the boards, playing it back. Montreal now sending it all the way down. Good kill here so far. 45 seconds remain in the power play. The Lightning going to work it up the middle. Radish going to carry. Now he's going to drop it back. I hate this drop back play so much. Big Peppa. This down around in the corner. I would drink 6 shots for that. There you go, David. 25 seconds to go in the Tampa Bay power play. O'Reilly, what happened? Here comes Gonclaves. Going to bring it up over the red line, dropping it off into the zone. The Lightning going to play it around the boards. 10 seconds to go. Montreal can't clear. Held in. Cirelli centers it back. Moser playing it up, gets it returned. Shot is blocked. Tampa Bay still have it here. We got a broken stick down. Back down low. Power play has expired. This one coming through. It's going to be kicked up with a skate. Hudson is going to pick it up out of the box. He's going to bring this one down. Fights off one man. Backhand across, and it goes just wide. Centering it to Newhook. He's batting at it. And Vasilevsky comes up with a huge save. Whoa, baby. Out of the gate. Look at them go. You don't even know. Viper, what's up? Welcome, welcome. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, Michael. Good effort. Good hustle here by Hudson. Fighting off Sorelli. Sending it over to Newhook, and the puck was there. It went wide. He feeds it back out. They're coming closer. TBL, what's up? Welcome in. Sounds good, Riley. Good play by Vasilevsky. Had to stay with that one. And the Cavaliers have taken the lead now, 35-32. This across. Here's a shot. Gets blocked. Habs going to keep it in. Down low. Texier was free in the slot. Didn't come to him. Now he's covered behind the net. Trying to pick it up. Spinning around his dock. He loses it, and it's cleared out. Montreal bringing it right back up. Trying to settle it. Okay, be careful. Vasilevsky gets hit by his own man, spun around, and here comes Lilleberg. He's taking a couple of whacks from Bolduc. Going to dump this one in the corner. Struble going back in here after it. Gets held up. Digging free, a little wraparound attempt, and Dobish swinging the goaltender stick, knocks it down. He goes down. Puck is loose. Dobish is down. He's hanging on it. He's getting spun around. As Gergensons, and I didn't see who the other Montreal player, I think it's Yanni Gourde, again was pushing at it, and Crozer is there, and we're getting some guys getting the finger, this finger, meaning you're going to the box. So a good stick work by Dobish. He made one stop, two stop. He hangs on it. And Yanni Gourde and Crozer both up on Dobish. So Montreal is going to take 2 minutes for roughing. Nothing on Tampa Bay? Really? All right, so Jack Eye's going to get a 2-minute for roughing penalty. In fairness, he did give a German suplex to Crozer, picked him up and kind of threw him back up and over. Crozer laughing in Jack Eye's face, giving him the thumbs up. So another Tampa Bay power play coming up when everybody is in there. You would think they would have sent them both. Still no Hedman hockey. Still no Hedman. So Jack Eye in the box. Another power play here for Tampa Bay. The Lightning lost the handle. Stolen. Here comes a breakaway. Evans. Radish is racing back. Evans coming in. Shoots. And a nice stop by Vasilevsky. And big breakaway save. Here comes Tampa Bay up and over the line. Point. He's going to set this one up. He's going to drop it back. I tell you, Radish was hacking and whacking. Back to the point, sending it over. 30 seconds gone. Hagel looking, bottom of that face-off circle. Fans on the pass, gets it back, gives it to Radish at the point. Radish over to the far side. Kucherov down low, back to Kuch. He's up in the middle, shooting. That one is knocked down. Over to Radish. Radish playing it back again. Another shot and a nice stop here by Dobish. 1:10 remaining on the power play. Wowzers. Oh, wait, me. Yeah, Vaughn, that would have been real nice. Would have been real nice. Good drive in, good play. Real sweet moves. Thanks, TBL. I appreciate that. Brooklyn, how's it going? Welcome in. So face off back in the Montreal zone. Habs going to come away with the puck. A little backhander that's over the head of the defender and down the ice. Here comes Josh Anderson racing in. Vasilevsky has to come out and play it. Radish going to slowly bring this one up, and what a season Radish has had. Kucherov sending it around the boards over on the far side. Evans over skates it, lost his stick, gets it back. Point, playing it down low, back to Radish. Cross ice. They're getting tight. Gensel sending it low. Montreal forces Tampa Bay to back up a little bit. Here's a sharp angle shot that misses and goes up and out of play. 37 seconds to go. Welcome back, Octi. Oh, boy. Good working it around, and Tampa was starting to bring that box tighter and tighter until Montreal trying to force them back to open it up. And a nice shot opportunity, but Dobish in the right position. So pretty sweet. So face off, Deneau. Nope, point is going to get waved out. Hey, David. There's a draw. Habs going to win it, ripping it around the boards. That's going to find its way out and all the way down the ice. Let's go. Welcome back, Amelia. Here comes Radish with 25 seconds left on the power play. Dumps it back to Point. Point up over the line, over the blue line, coming in. He's going to swing it across. Bjorkstrand with a nifty little move off the boards back to the point. Radish to the far side. Kucherov tried to bounce that one over. He fanned on it. Now he comes to the middle. Radish hammers it. And Dobish with a nice save. And again, Montreal gets it all the way down the ice. Deneau, he's going to come in and force Vasilevsky to play it. Power play has expired. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Kucherov going to bring this one up over the line. Dangling through, and a big hit there as Point crosses the trolley tracks, and a huge slash. Wow, where's the call there, referee? As Braden Point got an open ice hit, and he didn't like it, and he gives a two-hander slash to the shin of the Montreal player. Apparently the referees thought they'd buy a ticket. Here's a 2-on-1. Tampa Bay scores. Wow. Dominic James is going to get the goal, and it's a nice goal on a 2-on-1, but that play should have never happened as the referees missed a very obvious power play. A very obvious call that was let go. Horrible by the officials. So Lane Hudson, he takes a high stick. As Point runs into Hudson, he gets him with a high stick. Then he stands up and gives him a big hack on the leg. No call, and they come back down. And a nice goal by James. And I have no problem with this goal. It's a beautiful goal by Dominic James. Beautiful goal. But come on, ref. If you're going to call what you're calling, you got to call that. So James gets his first, ties it up here, 1-1. And so now the referees are coming over, trying to move some guys around. So Gonclaves comes in to take it. Montreal going to win this one back. Hudson going to play this across. Gonclaves and Yanni Gourde picking up the assists on that goal by James. Here's Montreal walking out, and they score! They get it right back! Kirby Dach! Montreal says, hey, you may have the referees in your pocket, but we're going to take this right back off the draw. They walk in and they bring that one through. What a play. What an unbelievable play. Big effort. The Habs banking it off the boards, a little chip in. Dach comes, he beats Gonclaves, walks around the corner, one shot, kicks it from his skate to his stick, puts it past the outstretched pad, and what a goal. That was huge. Absolutely huge. Really nice to see, and quieted this building right back down. Quick response, 2-1 now, Montreal back to the lead. Bolduc and Gouli getting the assists, and this line has been fire for Montreal. Here they come again, dropping it for Anderson. He slowly hobbles this one towards the net. Anderson seeing some time with Suzuki and Caulfield. This is pitched up. Caulfield tries to center it, or excuse me, Suzuki centering it. Caulfield had it. He gets put into the corner. Anderson around to Suzuki. Caulfield is finally let free. Caulfield coming. Guys are getting knocked down everywhere. No interference. No roughing called. Refs letting it all go. And here again, now they're going at Caden Gouli. And they're going to go to commercial break. What a comeback. A goal by James, a goal by Doc, and they are cooking here in period number 2. Wowzers. Absolutely wowzers. Thank you so much for being here. If you're just coming in, welcome to the best series of the first round, to the best stream, in my opinion. Nobody does it like us. So thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us. We're having a lot of fun. Make sure you tap that thumbs up button. We got over 700 people here with us over on YouTube. Let's get up to 400 likes. All you have to do is hit that thumbs up button. It is free to do, and we appreciate it so much. And if you haven't subbed up yet, hit that subscribe for us as well. We'd love for you to join us for the rest of the playoffs. And of course, so much more coming your way as we bring you all the sports all the time and have a great time doing it. So thank you for being a part of what we do. You guys are awesome. If you're watching on the talk as well, thank you for tapping that screen. Make sure you hit those follows over on the talk. We are 4 follows away from our next little mini milestone. So hit those follows. And then last but not least, because since I'm asking you to do all these things, why not ask you to do one more? That little share button, hit that share button wherever you're watching. Drop our link out on your social circles, on X, on Reddit, on Discords, on Facebook, on Instagram, heck, on LinkedIn, on Bumble, on any platform that you're part of. If you still have MySpace or ICQ, heck, go ahead and do it. We appreciate it so very much because word of mouth is the best way to grow, and you guys and gals are helping us get there. So thank you. All right, back from commercial break. Let's pick it up as the Montreal Canadiens fighting through this one. Shots very, very low to be almost halfway through the game. 14-11. That is it. That is it. Not much. St. Louis motivating this squad, getting them going. I think he's a great coach. He is absolutely outstanding. 12:20 to go here in period number 2. Face-off coming up. Cirelli against Doc. Here we go. Stetson coming in. Thank you, Stetson. Best stream on the web. Thank you for the super chat, buddy, and the kind words. Drop those hockey sticks in as a way of saying thank you to the super chat. Just in the corner, Cirelli going to play it around behind the Tampa Bay net. Going to bank it up. Hagel trying to clear. It's held in. Good job temporarily. Now the Lightning bring it up. They come 4 strong over the line. Going to deke it into the high slot with a shot. That one sails wide. Kucherov sending it again. Hagel fans on it. But a second chance effort. And Dobish going to make a big save. Thunder, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go, Newhook. Newhook is playing great hockey. Hey, Dave. Yeah, Raps hanging in there. It's been back and forth. Raptors just hanging in. And now they take the lead just like that. Big game for the Raptors. Big game for the Lightning and the Canadiens. It is so fast, Dallas. Face off in the Montreal end. Off the draw, the Habs going to put it around. Matheson, he's going to kick it back to the line. Tampa holds it. Now it comes out. Here come the Canadiens. Stopping. Demidov centering it in over the line. These guys are driving through. Mr. Scotty coming in with a super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for your generosity here today. Helping support us here on the channel. Over the line. Tampa going to center it. That comes all the way back to the point. Gonclaves. His pass gets deflected. Settling it down. Here's another shot. Dobish sees it, catches it, and hangs on to it. As Bjorkstrand getting in the mix. 11-11 left here in the second period. Make a wish. There it is. The stick taps coming out. Hey, Prep, welcome in. Machine, welcome in. Big game for the Mammoth. Your homeroom teacher is a Bolts fan. LP, but that would mean I'd have to go downtown. Am I allowed to do it remotely? Is that a work from home position? Here comes Montreal. Mishi, what's up? Welcome in. Over the line, here's a shot. Vasilevsky steering it to the corner. Tampa Bay trying to work it. No, Tony Gregory was playing today. Yeah, Dallas, he didn't start. He came in later as a pitch hitter. Picked up an RBI. Thank you, David, so much. Up over the line. This one's cycling it around. Habs picking it up in the corner, trying to push it. Struble, long outlet pass. Here comes Montreal into the zone, trying to feed it back to Gallagher. That hits a skate. Comes to Gallagher anyways. He's going to cycle it around. Deneau coming deep for it. Newhook can't get it, and the Lightning just going to flip this down. Habs off the boards. Puck is really bobbling around. Montreal dumping this one in. Vasilevsky, he can't stop it behind the net. Picked up around in the corner. Caulfield in there. Suzuki being tied up. Anderson in there. Big scrum along the boards. It comes out past Caulfield. Held in at the point over to Hudson. Too deep of an angle for him to knock it down. He gets it back. Centers it across before getting put in the boards. Anderson with it. Up top, here's a blast. It's deflected. Up and at a play. 9:52 to go. Good puck movement here by Montreal. And they're going to go to another commercial break. Hey, Jesse, what's going on? Welcome in. Big Gallagher fan. Big Gallagher fan. Me, not as much, but hey, that's okay. Theo, Sam Eagle, what's going on? Good to see you, my friend. Someday, one of the Canadian teams will win. Yes, someday it'll happen. So you can tell me, there you go, Brooklyn. I hope it happens for you. I hope it happens for you. Alex, what's going on? Welcome in. Gallagher, Dominic James, and Kirby Doc are your goal scorers here today. You are cursed, Cavaliers. Let's go. They have that lead. 52-49, Cleveland. Man, this is going to be back and forth all day. My Alden, how's it going? Welcome in. James, yeah, that probably has a lot to do. Sasham, your favorite Canadiens player, Saku Koivu. I like Saku Koivu. He was pretty good. He was pretty darn good. I tell you, I don't really particular have a favorite player from back in the day from Montreal, but my favorite, I grew up in the Bob Cole and Harry Neal era, and just listening to them call a lot of the games, a lot of the Montreal players with the French names like Brizois and whatnot, was so awesome. Like that stuff, Chelios, just the way they said these names back in the day. Oh man, so good. Bob Cole, Harry Neal, in my opinion, two of the best of all time. Oh, Captain, it's my pleasure. Thank you for being in. Octi, thank you for the follow. So this has been absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Such good back and forth. Stephane Richer, oh, yes, of course. Stephane Richer. He was great. He was so good. Larry Robinson was good. Of course, my guy, Kirk Muller, we've talked about before. Adam, how's it going? Montreal was the last one to win the cup. And Bettman took over the year. That he did. Patrick Waugh, of course. Patrick Waugh. Gaining so many great names through this organization. Shot right on. Vasilevsky steers that away. Shot right off the draw. Caulfield along the boards. Can't get it in deep. Lightning going to turn, and here come the Bolts. Bolts bringing it over to Gord. Gord dropping it back. Shot. Dalbish making the save. Kicked it over to the corner. Lightning losing it. Tampa in trouble as Montreal trying to throw a breakaway pass for Josh Anderson. He goes over to the net, and McDonough comes over, and he comes after him. Where's the roughing call on McDonough here, referee? Have to be here. Ted Turner has me in the box for embellishing. Stetson, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, man, I appreciate all your generosity. Thank you so much. Have to be here. Turner has me in the box for embellishing. That's awesome. That's so funny. So Anderson comes in, a little bit of a snow job to the face of Vasilevsky, and that's going to cause a little bit of a problem. Ivan Coulter, you mean the Cornwall? All right, little Vasilevsky having a conversation with the referee. 9:29 to go. Shots now 18 for Tampa Bay, 13 for Montreal. Face off going to be to the right of Vasilevsky if you're looking at him. Doc in against Sorelli yet again off the draw. This is going to be one back. Tampa Bay going to win it. Hey, Steelers, what's up? Welcome in. Jay, welcome in. Welcome in. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but welcome in as well. Gavin, welcome. Yeah, they've been a little scattered here. They've been a little scattered. The Bolts, a lot of misfires on the passes for the Bolts here tonight, which is very different than what we've seen previously. Glassman wants those Habs to pull it off. 9:24 to go. Dovish is doing such a great job. All right, Sam. He's been doing a really good job. Long flip up all the way down. Caught here. Carrier bringing it in over the line, and it's going to be called offside. Just offside. Just offside. Where is the hockey? The hockey lives here. The hockey is here. SB12. It's in the game. Live the game. And that's what we are doing right here as we are kicking it. Watching from Finland, it's 4 a.m. Spider-Man, well, thank you so much for being here so early. Beverly, what's going on? Here comes Tampa. They turn it over. Montreal back with it. Has to get onside. In, turning, pulling the trigger, fanning on it. Lightning trying to get it out. They cannot. Bringing it along the boards, trying to keep it in was Bolduc. He couldn't. Lightning now going to move it. Lightning going to bring this one out over the line. Down at the side. Point is there. Cooch, he can't pass it away. He gets spun around. They go around the boards to Moser. Moser sends it across. Tampa Bay trying to bring it to the middle of the ice. Hagel is up there. Here's a long shot. Dobish sees it, but it doesn't come right to him. Kucherov holds this one in. Going around behind the net. Hagel working to the high slot. Still coming around behind. Point centering it. That's behind Hagel. And Montreal going to chip this one out and down the ice. Montreal seems to have lost a step here. Hey, Moon 5, what's up? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. The Bolts, a little flip up. That's going to hit Dobish. Kicked over to the corner. Bump in the corner. Trying to pull it free. Battle here. Hagel pinched up along the boards. It's going to come free. Evans passes it back. That comes all the way out. And Dobish on the far side of the ice sends it down. And that's going to be an icing call as Slafkovsky takes his man into the end boards. After the whistle, little bit of a crunch. Got to be careful because that will get you a penalty for sure. So the referee is giving him a little bit of a warning here. So Tampa Bay starting to elevate their game a little bit more as the Canadiens starting to slow, as the pace is definitely slowing down. Hey, Jay. All right, let's get our virtual wave going. We're about halfway through, a little bit more. I'm going to count it down. You just have to find that wave hand emoji and drop it in the chat. Here we go. Virtual wave in 3, 2, 1. Hey, there it is. Put those virtual waves in the air and let's get them going because we got 7:57 to go. Raps and Cavs tied at 54 apiece. All the sports, one stream. Let's go. Off the draw, Montreal going to bring this one out. Heads up, going to play it up to the Tampa blue line. Now they're going to flip this one in. There it is. Look at those hands coming. Hands are flying. Down around the side. Octi, I have Montreal in my bracket. But they are neck and neck. Them and Tampa Bay were neck and neck all season long. Jack Eye sending it across. Long pass up to Evans. Evans, a lot of rink-wide passing here. A lot of rink-wide. Billy bringing in the disco ball, the laughing disco ball. Love that. Is awesome. That is cool. I haven't seen that one before. Thank you, Billy. In over the line. This one taken away by Montreal again. Outlet pass hits a skate. Slafkovsky and Deneau have to come back. Lightning bringing it in, sending it behind. 7 minutes to go. Picked up by Demidov. Got to see Demidov get going. He's been almost non-existent. Hey, Victoria, welcome in. This down. Hey, Quinn, welcome as well. Habs holding at the line. Going to play it around the corner, trying to pitch it in front. They couldn't. Gallagher is waiting for it. Deneau, he's looking. Deneau getting past Chernak. Off the boards, back up top. Spinning it over to Carrier, holding it in. They continue to work the perimeter. Gallagher behind the net, trying to get free. He does. Back up top. Here's a blast. That is knocked down back into the corner. Gallagher went for the hit and missed it, but now it comes in front again. Gallagher trying to bounce it, and Vasilevsky is there. Going to make the save and hang on to it. Hey, Coconut, welcome in. Jack, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you, Dare Bear, hitting that follow. Supposed to be out Friday, but the Beverly, I hope it gets sorted out for you. I hope it gets sorted out for you. Juju, I am not in sales, no. I am the last person to be in sales. That's why you don't hear me talking so much about super chats and memberships and all my merch. Usually once or twice a stream I'll mention it, but yeah, no, definitely not in sales. Well, since there's a pause for a cause, and Juju, since you brought it up, go over to our website, Samwelb12Experience.com, or on YouTube, go to our main page and click on our storefront. You can see all of the SB12 merch that's available. I just placed an order a couple of days ago, and as soon as that comes, we'll do a little unboxing and we'll show it off on stream. We'll sell you pipe dreams. There you go. This picked up, being dumped down. Around in the corner. Anderson trying to hack it out. He can't. Tampa Bay still holding it in the zone, trying to work it over. Dallas, I just got my refund today. So now I gotta reorder it. I'm trying to decide, do I want to go with the powder blue or do I go with the dark blue? Down around in the corner, trying to hack it out. I'll probably take care of that next week. Afzal, how's it going? Sam is the new Hefner. I'll just take the mansion. I don't need all the other stuff. Just the mansion. Just the pool. Gonna play this up down in the corner. No icing call. Suzuki with a little bit of a cross check. Tampa gonna bring it out. Moser leading the rush. Comes all the way down. Look out. Jack Guy loses it. Comes to Dobish. He's got to play it around the boards. Montreal getting a little sloppy here. Look out. They give it away. Pocket picked again. Oh, my goodness. Here's a shot. Dobish. No, he doesn't see it. Guys, get it out. Bolduc struggling in here. Jack Guy struggling. Not a good shift for this line. Back to Jack Guy again. Less than 5 to go in period number 2. This down in the corner. Texier in there. He's freezed up along the boards. They're trying to pull this one free. Gotta get it. Oh, Riley, I'm not sure. I didn't see. Trying to bring this one across. Montreal sending it towards the net. Oh, so close, and Vast got a piece. Coming around again, and the Lightning going to get this one out. Oh, there's a big hit. Tampa Bay putting it in, and that's going to be an icing call. An icing call it is, as the linesman is kind of separating a few folks coming together. LP, what would make you say that? They had a lot of dogs and a lot of carpet. That's true, Dallas. But Dallas, think of all the tours. I could make so much just off of offering tours. Hey, Chicago, would it be cool if the NHL just did an original 6 playoff in the future to honor the... It would be neat if they did, I don't know about a playoff, but some kind of a mini tournament for that. That would be very cool. Back to Hudson, off the draw, 4:15 to go. This shot is going to be deflected high. Down around in the corner. Aiden wants overtime. Shocking. Here's Hudson. Putting this one across. Long shot. Knocked down. Kicked aside. 4 minutes to go. The Lightning trying to get it out. They're on the rush. Up over the line into the Montreal zone. Stopping, turning around. That pass is knocked down. Stolen away from everybody. Dobish missed the poke check, but kicked out the right pad and made a risky save. Here comes Hudson over the line. He's going to pass this across. Montreal has had a very sloppy last 6-7 minutes or so. They got to tighten up. Big battle. Here's a shot right on. Vasilevsky stops that. Caulfield misses a hit. Fanning on it. Slafkovsky steals, turning, shooting. That hits somebody. Comes back to the point. Habs going to keep this one in. Slav with a tip. That one goes wide. Hey, Caleb, welcome in. Bianca, welcome in as well. Down behind, playing it up top. Carrier to the middle of the ice. He's going to shoot. That is going to be blocked again. It's deflected up, goes around behind. Montreal bringing it back up top. Matheson, cross ice, sharp angle shot. That one got a piece. Montreal still with it now. Good perimeter work again. Deneau, he's going to pass it to Matheson. Matheson loses the handle. And Deneau, good thing he's back because Kucherov was right there. This is going to come up over the line. Matheson walking in. Matheson shooting. That one hit something, went up high. And here's Tampa Bay 2-on-1. Gensel back the other way. He's coming across. The shot, they score. Oh my goodness, what an unbelievable goal. What an unbelievable goal. Again, a missed opportunity at one end and a comeback with a phenomenal blast on the other. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You cannot miss. They go high and wide, and as we talked about it all the time, when you go high and wide, it comes all the way down and comes out. Oh, right, Bianca? It always does. Lola, how's it going? Good to see ya. It's Jake Gensel. Gensel is going to get the goal. Gensel puts it in. So we're all tied at 2s with 2.5 to go. Back and forth we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. An offside call is going to get another stoppage here. Gensel getting it. It's listed as unassisted right now. Wow. Unbelievable. They're going to go to commercial break. Jake Gensel, his second goal. Man, they jumped on that quickly. Liva, thank you so much for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Just absolutely turn on it. This always happens. It does always happen, but they turn on it so fast. So fast. User, what's up? Welcome in. SPG, 1951 Habs and Leaf series. All 5 games went to OT. Leafs won. Maybe this series will break the record. Absolutely crazy. These two teams are just going at each other in a big, big way. But that's why I say this is the best series, right? This is absolutely the best series. There's so much talent on the ice. 2 great goaltenders. They're mucking it up. I mean, these guys are just brilliant. Just brilliant. Hey, Rick, what's going on? Prediction 5-3 Habs. Calling the Habs will win it 5-3. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of time to go and some great hockey to be played. If you're just coming in, welcome in. Thank you for being here today. Make sure you do tap that like button. We're about 240 likes. Let's try and get up to 300. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, smash that subscribe. It's free and it's easy. Just hit that thumbs up. And then, of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. We're 52 subscribers away from 300. So make sure you hit that subscribe. I swear Montreal got to start scoring more. They got to start going. Sticking with Tampa Bay in a 5-2 score, a big score for Tampa Bay. We'll see. One of the best teams all year round. We have to go against Tampa round 1. Yeah, they are. They have been. Both these teams. I mean, 2 of the best. 2 of the best. And this is not an easy series by far. Raptors jumping out to a nice lead towards the end of the second quarter, 74-66. So lots of good things happening there. All right, 2:27 to go. Off the draw, Montreal going to bring this one back. Going to play it up, tipped all the way down the ice into the Lightning zone. Suzuki is there. Anderson in front. Anderson kind of goes behind the net, gets position, battles it back to the point for Hudson. Hudson shooting off a leg. That's going to go to the corner. Everybody was in front of the net. So Tampa Bay going to bring this one out. That's going to roll right in. And we got a whistle. A whistle, whistle, whistle. Oh my goodness. Just crazy right now. All right, so this would be a big one for the Raptors if they could pull this off. That would be outstanding. There we go, up to 250. Canadian, let's go, right? Let's go. Riley, thank you for hitting that share button. Off the draw, this is coming around. Montreal going to flip this one up. In the corner, coming in hard after it, 156. 156 to go. Back to the point. Here's a shot. That one is tipped just wide. Demidov slow to go over. Gensel plays it around. Evans coming in with a big bump. Here's Slavkovsky. Slaffy playing it back. Here's a shot. Down in front. Demidov digging at it. And he can't put it in. Vasilevsky finds it and hangs on to it. Vasilevsky has been sharp today. Hey, Zivo, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for hopping by. Absolutely. These guys tearing it down. Bios says they'll equalize. I hope so. You can't even predict this. These guys are so close in everything they do. So 139 to go. 2-2 is the score. Shots are what? This shot is going to come across, knocked down. Here comes Hagel. Hagel going to chip this one in. Hagel stopping up, getting put in the corner. Montreal coming around. And a long flip pass. This is going to be dumped in the corner. They're going to go switch it up. Here comes Tampa Bay. A little outlet pass. That one's intercepted. Flipped across, dumped in the corner. Suzuki is coming in here after it. McDonough takes it around behind. He gets bumped into the boards. Back the other way. Across. Flipped ahead. Final minute. Last minute of play in this period. Behind the net, 53 seconds to go. Montreal in the Lightning zone. In the corner, Deneau spinning around. Slavkovsky wants to go off the ice. Could you change any slower? Carry it with a shot. That's going to hit. It's going to come all the way back and out. Matheson has to turn. He's going to put it back in. Habs going to tag up. This down in the corner. Here they come. Montreal steals it away. In front, Deneau trying to bat it out of the air. He gets taken down, and he's looking going, what the heck, ref? So no call. Lightning bringing it in, cycling it around. Tampa Bay getting away with everything in this period. Matheson pinching up on his man, going to play it around the boards. Not out. Lilleberg, cross ice. Here's the shot. That's going to sail into the corner. 8 seconds to go. Lightning going to keep this one in. Gallagher along those boards. Finally, it comes out. 2 seconds, 1 second, and the horn goes. McDonough and Deneau are going to come together here at the whistle. Holy smokes. And all the Lightning fans getting on their feet. As Crozer getting in there as well. But what a crazy period. What a crazy period. 2 Montreal penalties. That's it. Tampa Bay not called for anything, which is absolutely wild. This one went from behind the net, up in front, off the shoulder, and off the top of his mask. So Vasilevsky coming up with a big save. But we end the period tied at 2s. 2-2 is the score. Your second period goal scorers, Dominic James from Gonclaves and Yanni Gord, Kirby Doc from Bolduc and Gooley, and then Jake Gensel unassisted. Total shots, 23 for Tampa, 17 for Montreal. In that period, it was 15-11 in favor of Tampa Bay. In the faceoffs, though, Montreal is still crushing it. 73.5% in the faceoffs, which is crazy. Hey, Nolan, how's it going? Welcome in. Absolutely crazy. Montreal still 0 for 2 on the power play. Tampa Bay 0 for 3. 26 hits for Montreal, 18 for Tampa Bay. Tampa with 15 block shots, 7 for Montreal. 10 giveaways, Tampa Bay, 7 giveaways, Montreal. Now, I will tell you, watching these guys play, it's been very, very, very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. And that's okay. Why does everybody want to know what hat I have on today? Why does everyone want to know what hat I have? I can't tell you. It's a surprise. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after the stream. After the stream, we'll show you the hat. We'll show you the hat. I don't want to distract from from anything going on right now. Okay, so yeah, crazy game, back and forth, sloppy play. Definitely this period goes to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay had the stronger period by far. Montreal they won the first period. Tampa Bay wins the second period. So it's all going to come down to period number 3. When we look at the history of these games in this series, 4-3, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, we very well could be going for another 3-2 score, but these guys are so close. And that's what makes it so tough. Pittsburgh and Flyers, by the way, no score in that one. About 10 minutes, 11 minutes left in the second period there. The reason why I say these are so tough, when you look at the division, Tampa Bay, 106 points. Montreal, 160 points, neck and neck. Tampa had 50 wins, 6 overtime losses. Montreal had 48 wins and 10 overtime losses, and they end up with the same amount of points. Stetson's bringing the goalie or the hockey trivia again. Let's see. And thank you for the super chat again, Stetson. This goalie has the highest single season save percentage in Tampa Bay Lightning history. He is also the tallest in the NHL. Now, so in Tampa Bay, so it has to be Vasilevsky, doesn't it? It has to be Vasilevsky. Who else? They had. What was his name? Was it Brian something? Oh my goodness. Bishop. There it is, Jay. Thank you. Ben Bishop. I knew it was a B. Ben Bishop. Great call. Great call. For a second, I was like, no, it has to be Vasilevsky. And then I'm like, nope, there was a B guy. I thought it was Brian. But yeah, Ben Bishop, 100%. Final answer. Lock it in. Ben Bishop. P. Walsh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. 6'7", Ben Bishop, nicknamed Big Ben. That's a great question. Great question. Man, he was a big boy. He was a big boy. Big boy. Yeah, Benfica, those refs, not really, not their best game. Not their best game. So let me see if I can find something here. Can we? I don't know if I can. I don't know if this is an active stat. Is this here? No, so that's not correct. Trying to see if we could pull a list of NHL goalies by height. I think that would be interesting because there's a lot of big goalies in the league today. Nope. Okay, we got to rank NHL. Let's see. Clearly not working. Let's try one more thing here because I think this would be fun to see. Rank active or rank all NHL goalies by height. Let's see how AI can help put this together. Gustafson. So yeah, okay. So Ben Bishop 6'7". Mikko Koskinen was 6'7". Devin Dubnyk was 6'6". Robin Leonard was 6'5". Jacob Markstrom was 6'6". Pekka Rinne is 6'5". Let's say all active. Because I know there's some missing here. Jordan Binnington is 6'5". Sorokin is 6'5". Spencer Knight is 6'5". You know who's missing here is the Hildeby. Hildeby is like 6'7" also. The Maple Leafs have very tall goalies, but it's crazy. Corey, thank you for the follow. It's wild when you start looking at the size of these netminders. They cover a lot of ground, right? A lot of ground. When you're that size, you are an absolute monster. Skittles, let me take a quick peek, and it is Silovs in net today. Silovs in net for Pittsburgh against Vladar in net for Philadelphia. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, when you're that tall, you just take up so much space. You take up so much space. It's crazy. Biomech, nothing bad that I know of. I didn't see anything wrong. I'm 5'1", 300. Says I'm just doing Pete. Pittsburgh, you think they're gonna win? I hope they do. I brutalized who? Silovs? Sam, that's taller than just a bit, Dallas. Just a bit. That seems to be the trend with goalies. The bigger they are and fast. That's right. They're huge and they're fast. Okay, sorry, Skittles. Just don't tell them. These guys are huge, right? They're so big and they're so quick. And that's why as this game changes so much, it becomes crazy. Let's see, rank goalies size from NHL in the 80s and 90s. Let's see how much the sizing has changed. And it isn't documented. Okay, let's see. Wow, in the 80s and 90s, so Sean Burke was 6'4". Mike Vernon, you guys remember Mike Vernon? How good was Mike Vernon? Mike Vernon was 5'9", but it has a little asterisk here. It says often listed shorter. So 5'9" for Mike Vernon. Tom Barrasso is 6'3". Bill Ranford is listed at 6'2". That's wild. Patty Waugh and Marty Brodeur were listed at 6'2" as well. Ed Belfour at 6 feet. John Van Viesbroek. They have Van Viesbroek here listed at 6'1". No way John Van Viesbroek was 6'1". That guy seems so small. Grant Fuhr, 5'10". Chris Osgood, 5'10". Andy Moog and Kelly Rudo, all 5'10". Mike Richter, 5'10". Darren Pang, they say he was only 5'5". That's crazy. Let's see. Alan Bester. Let's see if we can pull Alan Bester's size. Cujo was 5'11". Hey, stranger, what's going on? This is wild. So Alan Bester, oh my goodness. Alan Bester was 5'7", 155 pounds. So Alan Bester, who's one of my favorite Leaf goalies of all time, 5'7", 155 pounds. That's crazy. I love it. That's so cool. It's so interesting. So interesting. Oh, how tall is... I'm sure I spelled that completely wrong. Manon Rayon was 5'6", 130 pounds. First woman to play an NHL game preseason, the Tampa Bay Lightning back in 1992. 5'6" she was. She was small. Billy Smith was 5'10". Hey, Alex, welcome in. Yeah, oh, King, it's been brutal. Just brutal that way. That was cool. That was so neat. That was really neat to see kind of how the sizing has really increased. Oh, that's awesome, Skittles. Very cool. Ken Reggett was a good goalie for sure. Let's see him. I liked Ken Reggett. Ken Reggett was pretty average, 6 feet, 185 pounds. So 6 feet. But that's cool. It's so neat to see how over time, right? 5'8", 5'9s kind of became 5'10", 6 feet. Now they're 6'5s. It's just the way of everything getting bigger. And this is, it brings up an interesting point. I know we were just kind of doing this exercise for goaltenders, and thank you, for the follow. But what's interesting is when Rogers Center was built, not Rogers Center, Scotiabank Arena was built when it was, a lot of the stadiums were all getting new stadiums, right? Everybody was getting new stadiums. Hey, Francis, I don't know why they didn't start making the ice a little bit bigger, I know there'd be a transition period, but we already had that where the old Chicago arena was smaller than a lot of the other ice surfaces. So it would have made sense as every team started getting these new arenas. We should have made them just a little bit bigger, because these guys are just getting bigger and bigger and stronger, and with the equipment, faster and harder. I'm not saying go full international size, but we should have gone a couple extra feet longer, a couple extra feet wider, in my opinion. It would have been a great time to do it while everybody was building these new stadiums. Now you're not going to get a stretch like that for a long time. The only way you could extend the ice like that is if you take out a couple of rows of seats. And we know with how money hungry a lot of these folks are, they would never do that in a million years. But it's a missed opportunity. It would have been very cool to see. Hey, Greg, I like the old days where you could speed down the wing and blast the top corner. Kind of like that very famous Steve Yzerman clip. Yzerman in overtime going down on the far side. Slap shot, top corner for the win. I mean, that was great. I mean, those were big moments. And you do see things like that happening today, but not nearly as often. Not nearly as often at all. Brad Marchand looks 5'6". They did actually. The Florida Panthers put out a great video I saw today where they were all saying their birth years, and they're all like, I was born in 94, 92, 98, whatever it was. And then there's Brad Marchand. He's like, I was born in 1988. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Thank you so much. Sandwich Plays, hitting that subscribe button. Welcome to our community. Hey, Ethan, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, we got about 4 minutes till the third period. Just ban players over 6 feet. Just ban them. That's right. If they want to be over 6 feet, they got to go to a different league. The weird thing is these players are getting bigger. I mean, we're looking at just the NHL. Think of the AHL, right? Because the AHL has these monster players as well. And that's where you get all these kids that are drafted. They're all going to the AHL, and they have to play with some of these huge players, which is absolutely crazy. All right, cheers, everybody. Holy smokes. The Maxter, when we go back over to the game, to the other screen, it will be there. Raptors are up by 10, just starting the third quarter. Raps are up by 10. Barrett with 16 points, Hurdle with 10 points, Scotty Barnes with 14, Walter with 17, and Sheed with 10. For Cleveland, wow, Mitchell not having a good game. He's only got 11. Harden has 19. Allen has 3. Mobley with 7. Struss with 4. The starters for Cleveland just having a terrible game. Tyson with 5. Wade has 7. Schroeder with 6. Raptors right now, they're shooting 65% from the field, 58.8% from the three-point line. Those are monster numbers. Cleveland shooting 48.8% from the field, 50% from three-pointers. Cleveland, though, 87% from the free throws. Toronto only 66. No way Toronto continues to shoot 65% from the field. They're going to come down from that for sure. Both teams hitting 58 and 50% of three-pointers. That's a lot of three-pointers. I don't think those percentages are sustainable either. Sydney, thanks for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. He-Man's dad, good to see you. James, what's up? Cheers. Would you give the Raptors better draft picks? For what? Hey, Senator, welcome in. Listen, hey, Coast, thanks for the follow. I think the Raptors, it's a surprise this year. Anything the Raptors do in the playoffs is kind of bonus. I didn't think they were going to get. I don't think the expectations were they were going to get in the playoffs. They kind of made their way in, and so anything they do is bonus. They got to continue to build, and I think they're showing that they have a solid core. So it'll be interesting in the offseason what other acquisitions they come up with. Obviously, the trio of Ingram, Barrett, and Barnes is not going anywhere. If they can get somebody else to complement those guys, this team could be good for a long time. So there's a lot of potential building up here. Aiden, we are just a moment away. They're just at the last commercial break. And then once they return, it's going to be third period action. And I cannot wait to get this back up and running. I'm so excited, so excited. None of the big names want anything to do with the Raptors. No one wants to kind of. So, James, yes and no. Yes and no. There are certainly folks that do want to come here. But it is different, right? It is different. But I think I don't think that's the case. It's just my opinion, though. TP, you're very welcome. Thanks for being here. SN25, thank you for hitting that follow button. Thank you so much, and welcome aboard. Shortest goaltender player in NHL was only 5'3". Wow. LP, what year do you have a year? What year was that? All right, let's go. They're back from commercial break. Alexis, thank you for hitting that follow as well. Let's get everything locked, stocked, and ready to go as it's period number 3. Oh, man. Why am I so nervous? Why am I so nervous? All right, folks, we're 30 likes away from 300. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, hit that thumbs up. Let's go. When Buds lost to pass at Game 7, had enough. David, it's because I just can't. What? Listen, whoever cheers for whoever, past, present, future, everybody has a right and a want to cheer for who they want. And I'd love to see a Canadian team win. I'd love to see my bracket remain correct. So it's all good. 25-37. There you go. Everybody was short back then. All right, let's go. You don't want overtime again. That's true. That's true. It could happen. We could get another OT. All right, face off, center ice. Referee, drop that puck. Let's play some hockey. And off the opening draw, Tampa going to win it. They're going to dump this one in. Montreal has to have a strong period. This around behind Tampa, going to press. Behind Dobish. Dobish has his pads down post to post. Looking over his right shoulder now. Sees Yanni Gourde standing in the front, and the referee going to blow it down as it's frozen. So we're going to get a face-off. Hey, Chris, no overtime. I'm a Lightning fan, but I do want to see a Canadian team win the Cup. Yeah. Right, everybody's got their reasons. Everybody has their stories. Jeff loves the Canucks. Jeff, what is Vancouver going to do? They need a lot of help. Thanks, Alex. They need a lot of help. Jeff, if it's only that easy. Yeah, Nazar Boyd, you go on a run, go on a streak, and those points can go up and down really quick. Off the draw, quick shot, and Dobish's air going to make that save. Yuckers and Chuck Norris of the NHL. The best thing I ever heard is when he was in Florida, they gave him a key to the arena. And he could go, because he would go at like 2 in the morning and he'd go work out. So they just gave him a key to the arena and he just went whenever he wanted, use the gym, use the ice. So great. Here comes Radish cutting through the middle with a shot. That one goes wide. Behind Dobish, reaching back, somehow kept that one out. As Tampa pushing, and the Habs going to send it down the ice. Anderson is going to scamper in here. Anderson trying to get it. He's going to try and center it. It's knocked down, and the Lightning going to work it up the near side. Paul going to race down, cannot get it. Sorry, Moser racing down, can't get it. Here comes Kucherov, setting up, tries to center it, hits a skate, goes behind, and the Habs going to pick this one up. Suzuki reverses it. They're going to slow this one down. I believe so, stranger. I believe so. Here's a long pass. Quick shot. Texier scores. Montreal. Texier gets the goal. He walks in, he takes the shot, and I don't know what happened to Vasilevsky. It bobbled. I actually thought it was going wide, and it just trickles in behind him. Just over a minute into this period, Dobish had a big save, and Kucherov fanned on it and back the other way. They moved it up, a long pass. They caught them sleeping, and from the faceoff dot, the shot, did it hit off of his glove? And it just tips and goes in. Mr. Malfunction. That didn't help the bracket. Zazu, how's it going? Welcome in. Big goal for Montreal to start this third period. Texier's second of the playoffs. Hudson and Suzuki picking up the assists. Montreal with the advantage, but we know advantages in this game do not last long. Tampa Bay playing it around behind. Crozier trying to get it up. It's knocked down. Now going to try again. A little bump. Habs going to take it away. Bolduc trying to work it through. Gouli at the point stabs at it. It's going to come out. Gouli sending it right back in. Vasilevsky tried to knock it down. Coming up, there's a bump in the corner. Behind the net, here comes Tampa Bay. Oh, they're going to pull back. Crozier setting it up. Just about 2 minutes gone to start this period. Here comes Crozier. Head up, long pass into the Montreal zone, going into the corner. There's a big bump. Habs going to play it around the boards. Gallagher is there. Brought it down. He takes a hit. Deneau tried to feed it back to Jack Guy. He missed it. Corey Perry coming in on Jack Guy. Gives it away. Here's in front with a deflection, and that one doesn't miss by much. Tampa Bay trying to make things happen real quickly. Looking for that response. Habs going to get it out. That's offside. They got to go tag up. Montreal setting up in their own end, looking to work this one forward now. Bracket has Canucks, Penguins, and Canucks win. Here's a long rink-wide pass, and then for Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky getting put in the boards. That's interference in my book. Back to the point. Here's a long shot with a deflection. Vasilevsky with a nice save. Lightning going to work this one back out, bringing it in. Gouli all over his man. Going to put him into the boards. Good job by Caden Gouli. Demidov playing it up. Taking it off the skate. Slafkovsky dumping it in the zone. Demidov going in the corner to get it. Getting some fresh legs on. Slafkovsky. He has his pass intercepted. Here comes Tampa Bay. Back into the Montreal zone. Matheson missed it with his foot. Goes in the corner. Matheson trying to dig it out over the head of Yanni Gourde. In Montreal, going to flip this to the middle of the ice. With speed over the line, Anderson offside. Couldn't hold it. Just couldn't hold it. Holy smokes. Brady, how's it going? Good job. So let's see. It hit off the glove. So Vasilevsky had that glove. It hit, rattled off the top of his glove and over. That's a goal you know he wants back. Hey, Nkanu, what's up? Welcome in. Scotty, it was Texier. Texier had the goal from Hudson and Suzuki. Puts them up 3-2. Back again behind Dobish. And Montreal can't afford to do what they did in the last game, and that's disappear and play defensive for the third period. They have to keep pushing. Here's Kucherov. This coming around behind the net, Tampa Bay. Back up top to the point. Here's a long shot by Crozier. Goes just wide. Hagel going to pick it up. Hagel spinning away from his man. Hagel dropping it off. Here's a shot. Dobish sees it and going to hang on to it. In the last game, Montreal had the lead, and then they got all defensive in the third period. And we've seen that story play out many, many, many times, where the team that does that ends up giving up the goal. Then the other team has all the momentum, and they end up winning the game. So Montreal cannot afford to sit and play defensive here. They have to keep pushing the pace and being aggressive, especially on those puck carriers. There you go, Brady. So 16 minutes to go. Shots now 25-20. Face off in the Montreal zone. Puck is dropped. It's a scramble. Going to come around behind the Montreal net. In the corner, Habs got to come back. Trying to dig it free. They do. Nice little battle on the boards there. They get it out. Tampa turning, bringing it right back. Lightning into the zone. Cross-ice pass. Setting it up with a shot. Well wide of the target. Back to the point. Lightning cycling it around the perimeter. Goncave's with it now. He's going to drop it back. They got the cycle working. Spinning one way, spinning the other way. Bringing it all the way around behind. Trying to come out in front. That's taken away. And Evans is going to flip it up. Crozer back with it now for Tampa. Bringing it in. Habs put it right back out. Lightning has to wait for everyone to back up and tag up. Here's a pass through the middle. Lightning into the zone. Stick is tied up. Habs take the puck away. Behind the net. Hudson over to Gooley. Gooley looking up ice. Bringing it to that red line. Just dumping it in. Had Deneau and Newhook. Couldn't get them the puck. Held in at the line. Nice little move. Tightrope walking. Texier. He's going to bring this one up. Texier spinning. Plays it back. Here's a long shot by Struble right on. Texier in the corner. He's getting pinched up on, trying to get some help. The Lightning going to work it. Tampa been very strong along the boards right now. Very strong. This coming across, trying to bring it over. Down in the corner. It would be nice to see Caulfield do something. Trying to bring it around. Let's go, guys. Hey, Thomas. Habs still fighting with it. Going to bring it up. Look out. Puck is loose. Sitting there. It was behind Newhook. He's going off now. And the Lightning, Chernak, going to play it in the middle. Here's Tampa Bay. Point over to Perry. That one doesn't work. Habs going to get it out. They can't. Perry knocks it down. In the corner, Jack Guy, who has not been good, going to play it ahead. Slafkovsky tried to knock it down. Evans chips it all the way down the ice. No icing call. Lilleberg playing it around. Evans comes in with a bump. And Montreal regroups. Matheson playing it up. This one is going to be in. No icing call there. Demidov can't get there. Lightning setting it up behind their own net. Under 14 minutes to go right now. Hey, Arctic, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. This taken away. Montreal going to turn, play it ahead. There's a little bit of a bump in the neutral zone. All the way down. Demidov going forward. He's going to throw a hit. Point comes back. Slafkovsky watching him. Point with a nice little move to get it free. Pass up the middle. They're going to roll this down into the Montreal zone. Suzuki playing it away from Kucherov. Up to Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky bringing it all the way down. Kucherov up on him. Had to get away from Sorelli. Pass comes past Hudson. Now Montreal stuck in their own zone. Suzuki with a good stick. Knocks it out. The Lightning trying to regroup in that neutral zone while Montreal was changing. Going to bring it in, but they come back and pick up the loose puck. Long pass right up the middle of the ice. Montreal going to chip this one in. Vasilevsky now comes out. They're working it around. Good pace of play here. Tampa Bay, nifty little move. Sorelli with a deke, has Gord open. Saucer pass, too high to bat down. Anderson misses the hit. He comes up on Gord. Gord off the boards to the point. McDonough keeping it in. Back behind the net, Anderson tying up his man. Has it taken away. Sorelli in there. Suzuki coming back, looking around for it. Tampa playing it back to the point. Here's a long shot. That's blocked in the corner. Hudson with it. He can't work it. Back up top. Here's Crozer. He's looking, shooting. That's blocked by Matheson. And Montreal able to chip this one out and down the ice. Holy smokes. What a pace. What a game. Hey, JDA. Clayton, what's going on? Welcome in. Here comes the Lightning again. James going to flip it in the corner, and that's going to be an icing call. Wow. End to end they go. What a phenomenal pace to this hockey game. If you're just coming in, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us here today. Make sure you hit that like button for us and hit that subscribe. Whew. This is crazy, crazy, crazy hockey. We're on our way to 300. Look at that. We are 39 subs away. And over on the talk, we have just passed 9,600. So thank you so much. If you're watching on the talk, hit those follows. Watching on the tubes, hit that subscribe. Here we go. Face off in the Tampa Bay zone. Deneau in there to take the draw. Going to win this one back. Across, one-timer. Stopped by Vasilevsky. Jack Guy at 92 miles an hour. Can't center it again. Tampa Bay going to pull it out. Thank you there. Sab Trader hitting that follow. Over the line, Deneau brings it in, drops it to Newhook, centers it for Gallagher with a shot. That one goes wide in front again, and Newhook couldn't find it. Back to Struble. He plays this across, gets it returned, sending it up ice for a deflection. It's there. They can't pull the trigger. Jack-Eye keeping it in. Around for Deneau. Deneau spinning out of the corner. He goes down. Deneau back up. Newhook comes over. Puck comes over to the near side, pinching up. Little bump here with Struble. Struble bounced it off the boards behind him, and this is flipped up and all the way down, and Montreal is saying it's clean out. They want a penalty. But the officials are saying no, because why would they give Tampa Bay a penalty? Holy smokes. Commercial break. They're going to scrub the ice. 3-2 is the score with 11:23 to go here in period number 3. What a good pace of play. What a phenomenal hockey game. In other news, the Raptors continue to take the lead, fall back. Take the lead, fall back. 89-82 halfway through the third quarter. Raptors trying to get it done. Woof. Hey, Javante, what's up? Welcome in. Vasilevsky is a great goaltender. He is. Vasilevsky is one of those guys that can steal a game at any time. You really need to be careful. You really need to watch him. Rigshawn, Izzy, thank you for those follows. Appreciate that so very much. Holy smokes. Now you're now you're right. Exactly, James. Oh, man. You know what? It's not just this series. It's been every series. If you've been watching every series, they've been so bad. So bad. I just don't understand it. Sam coming in with the jewels. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that so much. With the F button. The F button. I'm assuming that is the F button for the referees. Ron, what's up? Welcome in. Tony, hello there. Welcome. I got it, JDA. We got it right here. We got it right here. Although I do have to put some more in the fridge. Moon, they certainly do. They certainly do. A big part of winning is having that winning culture. Scott, you had to feed my horses before I came to the hospital to see my wife. Thanks for doing it. Oh, John, it is my pleasure. Thanks for coming in. I hope everything is okay. I wish you the best. Stands for fabulous. Those fabulous referees. Sugar-free. We can pretend, Princess. We can pretend. Hey, Wiki. I would love to see Pittsburgh take that one home. I really would. I'm not going to lie. That one is 0-0, end of the second period. JDA, oh, dude, thank you so much. Dropping the $13.99er just because you're awesome. Thank you, JDA. Thank you, buddy, for your generosity. Chloe, what's up? Of course, Princess. That's my middle name. Random, how's it going? Welcome in. This is going to be flipped up off the draw. Coming down. How did you get the... Random, had to build it. This down, coming out. Montreal playing it through the middle of the ice. They can't get it deep in the Tampa zone. Lightning in a turn, bringing it right back into the zone. Hagel has it knocked away. But again, Montreal can't clear. Back to Hagel in the corner. He goes down. He trips Hudson right in front of the referee. And the referee says, I didn't see anything. They get it out on the far side. Nifty little move there by Suzuki. Plays it in. A quick outlet pass. Here comes Hagel. Nice move between the legs. Passes it around Hudson. Gensel with it now. Gensel playing this one back, and it's taken away by Matheson. Matheson going to play it across, and Montreal just gets to the red line and rolls it in. Oh, Hagel the bagel. There you go. Hey, Mickey. What's up? Go Habs, go. This going to play it across Montreal. Trying to move it, but Tampa moving it in. Here comes Point. He shoots. Look out. That one's going to sail just high and over. Yanni Gord is going to play it back around. Montreal has it in their feet. Going to bring it out as the Lightning going to bring this one all the way back. Raptors now up by 4. Cleveland trying to fight back. Habs going to bank it off the boards. Up, here comes Bolduc into the zone. Can't drop it for Doc. Has it taken away. Tampa Bay going to put it. Zevo, please do not put false information in, or you will be timed out. Anybody who drops in a play that does not happen, the mods will time you out. This down around in the corner. Thank you, James. It's my pleasure. Of course, give shout out to the National Institute for the Blind. Trying to bring this across. Ryan, yes. All day, every day. Sending it across. Montreal, behind. Trying to bring it across. But more importantly, Ryan, I am a hockey fan, and I am Canadian. It is my pleasure. Right, Rickshaw? Going to play this across. Tampa all the way down the ice. Under 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go. Dobish, he's going to play this to the corner. Evans has it. He's going to play it back, but he has his pocket picked. Gets it over to Hudson, ripping it around the boards. Caulfield is there. Bringing it back, playing it across. Here's a long outlet pass. The Habs working up. Here comes Evans into the zone. A clapper and a nice save by Vasilevsky. Hudson following up. He swings this one around. Down behind the net, Moser is there, working through his new hook. To Gallagher, he shoots short side. Didn't miss by much. This coming back through. Beverly coming in. 3 more super chats for Sam's workout. Everybody can stop now. Thank you, Beverly, for all your support and your generosity. Thank you, everybody. There you go, Ryan. Bringing this across, chip back. Tampa Bay cutting through the middle, a little bit of a bump. Picked up by Newhook. Newhook, cross ice pass. Montreal in over the line. Gonna send this one deep, trying to come through. Mega with the floating heart. Thank you, Mega. Thank you for the floating heart. This coming back around, pinching up. Sam gifted the floating heart as well. Lots of love here in the community today. 7.5 to go. This is gonna come out. Montreal backing it up as they're in the midst of a line change. Here they go. Caulfield, nifty move, goes cross ice. Habs get to that red line, dumping it in. Ref waves off the icing. Suzuki in there, he's digging for it. Taken away, trying to center it, and the Lightning get it. Here comes Tampa Bay with speed. Point is racing in, up over the line, trying to come through. James with the girl power flag. Thank you, James. Appreciate you, Big E. Here's a shot. That one's going to go just wide. Raising the flag. This over in the corner. Bolduc is there. He's going to send it behind to Texier. Can't control it. Texier going to come. Thank you, everybody, tonight for your generosity. Thank you, Charles, for the rose. That shot is blocked. Here comes Tampa Bay. Up over the middle. Radish to Kucherov. Kucherov trying to center it, and that's blocked by Kirby Doc. Long pass, trying to hit Slafkovsky. Misses, but no icing called. Vasilevsky out of his net. Slafkovsky tying it up behind. Getting this back across. Bolduc behind the net again. Slafkovsky with it. He tries to play it to Evans. It was knocked away. And Matheson has to race back. Hagel is coming up quick on him. Hagel picks the corner. Side of the net. Dobish is down. Sees it. Leaps at it. And covers it up as a nice stoppage here by Dobish, who almost jumped in front of a freight train as Tampa Bay was flying down towards that loose puck. Holy smokes. What a game. 3-2 Montreal, 6 minutes to go. Let's get that virtual wave going. Stetson wants it. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Put those hands up. Get the virtual wave going. Get it up, get it up, get it up. Charbel, thank you for the follow. The Raptors are up by 5. That game is so close. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Mods, start timing out. Anybody that comes in and puts in false news like that, Omar, that's an instant 5-minute timeout. You've all been warned. If you put in false news, it's an instant 5-minute timeout. Let's go. Vi, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Sierra, go Raptors. Holy smokes. J-Roy. Can't catch a break. Can't catch a break. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Members only get 2 minutes. Nope. 23rd, 5 minutes. 5-minute major in the box. Mr. Cash, welcome in. Holy smokes. This game is fire. 97-92 now. Raptors still pulling away. Let's go. All right, Steelers. See ya. All right. Coming back in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hockey, you let me worry about my channel. You worry about what you do. Right, in Canu? All right. Guys, it's really not hard to follow our asks. If you don't like it, use the door. This coming all the way down. Under 6 minutes to go. Crozer back with it behind the Tampa Bay net. Trying to move it along. Hey, Steven, welcome in. This down in Dobish comes out. He's going to play it into the corner. 5:40 to go. Slow playing Montreal, bringing it up, dumping it in. They got to keep pushing. Here comes Newhook. Newhook flying in there, working in that corner. There we go. Evans coming in, being aggressive along the boards. Newhook can't control it. Comes over to the other side. Lilleberg sending it all the way up ice. Hudson stopping it. Montreal going to verse it around over to Gooley. Gooley going to take a look. Let's go. That's right, Cash. 0-0 Pittsburgh. Flyers, third period action. Going to bring this one in. No, Stefan. No. It's not in the game. 5 minutes left to go. Trying to work this one across. Going to play this one across. Let's go. Mark, I do not. And hey, what's going on? Welcome in. This up over the line. Working it down is Tampa Bay. Moser playing this one across. This coming around behind. And that's going to be an icing call. Icing against Montreal. 4:12 to go. 4:12 to go. It's coming all the way back. Montreal needs to be careful here. Needs to be careful. Hey, Sam, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's go. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Raptors pulling away. Keep going, Raptors. Leafs will blow this lead. D-man, they probably would. They probably would. Off the draw, back to the line. Montreal flipping this one up. Tampa going to knock it down. Trying to bring it back. This over across, trying to bring it through. In the corner, digging. Montreal still digging. 3:53 to go. Less than four. Less than four. This played out and down the ice. Texier coming back. Picks Moser's corner. Moser goes down trying to draw a penalty. In the corner, he can't get it. Moser back up. Moser's going to come across. Here they come again. Evans. Long shot looking for a deflection in front. Newhook can't get there. He gets taken off his feet in the corner. Here comes Yanni Gord. Gordo's going to bring this across. Nope, he's going to cycle around back. Gord again, going to bounce it off behind. Here's a long pass into the zone. Gord coming in, a little bump there. Tampa Bay working behind. That's going to go up. And we're going to get a stoppage as the puck hits the netting, and that's going to draw a crowd as Yanni Gord and is that Carrier come together, having some conversations, but a good pace and a good play, and they're going to go to a commercial break. 3:07 to go. Raptors are up 103-95. Oh boy, that one is going to be close. That one is going to be very close. Jess, thanks for the follow. Hill, thank you for the follow. Thank you, everybody. Smashing those follows, hitting those subscribes. Look at that. 31 subscribes away now, which is phenomenal. Thank you. Douglas, I haven't really watched much. I think they had their first game, was it today or yesterday, and they lost. But yeah, we've been so busy with hockey and baseball and basketball that I haven't really paid much attention, to be honest. Star Spangled Canadian, it's a great name. Welcome in. That's right, Sam. If we hit that goal, there's 18 minutes and 40 seconds left in that goal. I really don't want to have to do jumping jacks because I'm already hot under these lights. But 18:30 to go in our little goal there. Woof. Gord grew up beside. Oh, really, Alex? Man, he's a good player. Feisty. He's feisty, right? Very feisty. Calls jumping jacks start. Really? I didn't know that. Jeroy says Kucherov is incoming. We will see. Carl hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much. Oh, boy. There used to be a team called the Habit. Yeah, something like that, Ryan. We looked it up before. I can't remember the story. Steven, I think so. I hope so. But time will tell. I can't believe that some people... Oh. All right, here we go, folks. 3:07 left to go. 3:07 left to go. 3-2 Montreal. Evans into the draw, winning it. Matheson hammers it around the boards. They're going to try and get this one out. Deneau at the line. They can't. Kept in. Now they turn and they're going to chuck this one out and down the ice, and they're going to chip it right up almost to Vasilevsky. Going to turn around. Tampa setting. They're going to pull their goalie in probably another 50 seconds or so with 2 minutes left, I expect. In the line, coming in is Gonclaves. He shoots. That one didn't miss by much. Moser turns and shoots right away. These guys are working. Here's another shot right on. And Dobish is going to hang on. Oh, man. This is getting gnarly right now. This is getting absolutely gnarly. This is crazy. So mods, you don't have to delete. You don't have to delete. It's okay for guesses. If somebody wants to guess the score or anticipate the score, that's okay. It's only if somebody is stating a false score. I know sometimes it's hard to tell. Poor Dobish. So here we go. 2:33 off the draw, empty net. Here's Kucherov with a blast. It is an empty net. Back to the point. Tampa Bay has it. Set up 6-on-5. Here's a shot. It's blocked. Back to Radish. Radish to Kucherov. Kucherov putting this one down low. Empty net. Gensel shooting into the glove of Dobish. And Dobish making a save. Oh, boy. Really good puck movement. Really good puck movement. Oh, Montreal's got to be solid here. Defensively, you can't afford to turn it over. If you get that puck, you got to get it out. 2:12 to go. Off the draw. Habs going to put it around the boards. trying to get it out on the far side. Slafkovsky coughs it up, and it comes out because Tampa Bay coughed it up. They're turning this one around, and they're going to dump it all the way down the ice. Doesn't go to the net. And that's going to be an icing call. 1:57. 1:57 to go now. And there it is, end of the third quarter, 103-100. Raptors up by 3 going into the fourth quarter. Close games all around. Raptors hanging on. Montreal hanging on. Off the draw, Tampa's going to win this back. Tampa Bay setting it up over on the far side of the ice. Up for Radish. Radish across. Hagel shooting. It's down. Dobish. He's tracking it. It comes to Kucherov. Kucherov down low to Gensel. Cross ice for Hagel. That one skipped. He's got to pick it up. Up top for Radish. Radish back over to Hagel. Hagel, he's going to go down low. Walking in. They shoot. Loose puck. Kucherov puts it to Radish. Shot with a big shot block. And that's going to go up and at a play as Deneau comes sprawling across with a huge shot block, putting his body on the line. What a big play. Huge play. Holy smokes, had to be careful. Thank you, everybody, hitting those subs. The puck was right there. Dobish had to come through and be sharp. Woof. Yeah, Brooklyn, they're hanging on. So we're getting timeout called. Timeout called. It's funny, the announcer says timeout called Tampa Bay, but it looks like they have a Montreal timeout. Montreal trying to draw up a defensive play. Hey, Patricia, how's it going? Welcome in. Hello, hello from Russia. Welcome in. Samuel, hello. Messi, welcome in. If you are just joining, come in the chat and say hello. We'll call you out. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hayden, maybe you do. Hey, Bun, what's up? Welcome in. Rob, hello there. Bert, hello there. I'd love to see it. Oilers have an uphill battle, but we will see. Hey, Paul. Oh, 23rd. I'd have to look it up. I have no idea. 1:28 to go. Hey, Cheryl from Northern Ontario, welcome in. Jonassy, welcome in. Here we go, off the draw. Back to Radish. This shot goes just wide. Slafkovsky banking it off the boards. He's going to get it out and down the ice. Not enough for icing. Turning around, 1:15 to go now. Going to bring it ahead. Ahmed, how's it going? Welcome in. Over the line is Point. Point going to cycle it around behind the boards. Back over. They're going to steal it, and they shoot. Not to the empty net. They play it to the corner. So with 1:03, it's another icing call. Holy smokes, so many icings. So many icings. ET, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Holy smokes, 1:03. Talk about hanging on. Talk about hanging by a moment. 36 shots for Tampa Bay. 24 for Montreal. It all comes down to this. 1:03. Hey, Owen, off the draw. It's a scramble. It's a scramble. Can't see the puck. Hagel has it. He comes away with it. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. Here comes Hagel again. In front. One shot, two shot. Kucherov, Radish, Hagel. Hagel with it now. He gets go. Kucherov with a blast. Dobish makes the save. Slafkovsky can't clear. Radish to Hagel to Kucherov. Across for Hagel. Dobish is sliding back and forth like he's on a slip and slide. Down behind the net. Tampa Bay to Kucherov. 30 seconds to go. Gensel. Kucherov. Kucherov. Gensel with the one-timer. And that one goes into the corner. Play to the point again. Cooch to Gensel. 20 seconds to go. Into the slot. Point with a shot. It's blocked. Rebound. It's loose. 15 seconds to go. Tampa Bay Playing this one across. Kucherov, Gensel, middle, Gensel, shooting. It's blocked. They can't clear. 5 seconds to go. Still with it. Hagel, shooting. That one is blocked. The game is over. The game is over. The Montreal Canadiens hang on to the win. We got some scuffling here in front of the net. Fists are flying. The referees are going to split this one up. The game is done in regulation, and the Montreal Canadiens take a chokehold on the series 3-2 by a score of 3-2. Unbelievable. Every single game has been 3-2 with the exception of the first one, which was 4-3. But every one has been 3-2. Unbelievable. Montreal hanging on by the hair of their chins. And these guys were throwing blasts. James, thank you so much. Waving the flag. James, thank you kindly. Unbelievable. Wow. The chart at the bottom was where all the shots are. So if you're watching on the talk, all those X's are where all the shots were coming from. And Tampa Bay was lighting it up. They were shooting from everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Unbelievable. What a finish. This was absolutely wild. Absolutely wild finish. Oh no, and the Cavaliers have taken the lead over the Raptors. So let's go through these scores, and we'll bring you some bonus coverage of the conclusion of the Raptor game while we're waiting for that one to finish up. Let's run through these here real quickly. Amanda, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Thanks to everybody who's hit those subscribes and follows. Musicals, thank you so much. Folks, look at that. We're 8 subscribers away. If you haven't hit that subscribe, make sure you hit that button for us. All right, taking a quick look here. 40 shots for Tampa Bay, 24 for the Canadiens. Montreal, 66% in the faceoff circle, which is huge. 37 hits for Montreal, 23 for Tampa Bay. 18 block shots for the Lightning, 16 for Montreal. 18 giveaways, Tampa, 11 Montreal. Your goal scorers for you hockey poolies. Brendan Gallagher, his first from Newhook. Dominic James, his first from Gonclaves and Yanni Gord. Kirby Dock, his second from Bolduc and Gooley. Gensel, his second unassisted. And the game winner goes to Texier, his second from Hudson and Suzuki. Oh, there it is. Thank you so much hitting those subscribes. Let's bring these stats back up. We'll leave them up here. And there it is, your 3 stars of the game, Hudson, James, and Texier. Great game. All right, here we go. Raptors in Cavaliers now. Urisses coming in. Thank you so much, Urisses, for the super chat. Thank you for the dono. Thank you, Sam, for a great stream. Thank you, Urisses, for your generosity. Here comes Cleveland. Going to stop Pop. This one is going to rattle and go down. Well, that was Toronto, excuse me. 106 for Toronto, 108 for Cleveland. Cleveland in the white, Toronto in the black. Big game by Montreal. Absolutely a crazy series. This one driving in, and that's going to go 110-106 now. There it is. John is singing. John is singing. Love it. Liam, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. Stavros, yeah, we're going to stick with this. We're going to stick. I wonder, can I make this change? Let's see if I can make this change here real quick. Because why not? Why not do things on the fly? A little bonus coverage here. So give me a moment to update this. All right, there we go. We'll switch over for some Raptors. 5-point game. This is a close one. Boris, thank you for that subscribe. Amanda, thank you. Thanks, John. It's my pleasure. Going to be a force for years to come. I think you're right. Here comes Hurdle. Hurdle going to dish it off. Stepping up his shed for 3, and that goes. Big 3. It's a 2-point game. Holy, timeout called. Timeout called. Where is... Let's adjust this as well. Shed has 18 points off the bench. That is amazing. So there we go. A little bonus coverage here for the Raptors. They're hanging in there. Raptors hanging in there. Can I wonder what else? Let's see. Here, heck, let's do this as well. Why not, right? Why not bring up all the good stuff? Switch everything over here. A little on the fly. There we go. 23rd. Thank you so much. You had to cut that last minute of narration and use it as part of an intro into something. 23rd. Thank you so much. At what minute? I'll have to go back. At what point? I'd love to know. You mean the last minute there, the whole last minute of game time? Yeah, we could do something. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate that. Holy smokes. Folks, I never hate to call out super chats. It drives me nuts, but we are one super chat away from our goal, which is going to force me to do 40 jumping jacks. Oh, Stetson. There it is. Stetson comes in with that last super chat. Stetson, thank you so much. And I'm mad at you at the same time. So we're going to close off the stream with some jumping jacks following this Raptor game. So don't go anywhere if you don't want to miss it. But Stetson, thank you so much. Goal is achieved. Sam is going to be doing some jumping jacks coming up here in just a little bit. How many did I say? 40? I said 40? Oh, man. 40 jumping jacks. Lois, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So we'll be doing that coming up here in just a few minutes. I don't want to get too sweaty before the end of this game. I really didn't want to move this stuff around too much. Otherwise, I'll mess it up for the other stream. That's okay. We can always fix it. We sure off. 23rd, that's for the late night stream. I said 400. Skittles, I don't think I can make it 400. Someone might be picking me up off the ground. This is how I get myself in shape. You guys force me to exercise. Watch it. I'll ask for dinner tonight. Oh, Mega. So Mega wanted to know the hat. Boom. There we go. Somebody had it guessed right. But maybe we should switch it around. There we go. Boom. Here we go. Canada. Let's go. James coming in. Thank you so much. 80 now at your convenience. James, I love how you threw that in there. At your convenience. That's so funny. Thank you so much. What's the exchange rate? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. There we go. We put the Canada one on. Actually, hang on a second. Where is it here? I got 5,000 hats here. There we go. Let's go. There we go. That's better. I literally have a stack of all my hats here. All right, let's go, Raptors. Now we're going. Hey, Mark, welcome in, everybody. We call Mr. Canada sports reporter. Miles, not always. It depends on people, but not usually. All right, here we go. 6:15 to go. 6:15 left to go. Raptors, Cavaliers. It's a 2-point game. Cavs with the ball. Gonna curl towards, put that one up. That's an easy bucket. Come on, Raptors. Got to make it a little more difficult, right? Got to make it a little more complicated, as Avril Lavigne says. Miles, I'll be honest. I don't know too much about that. This goes up. Jakob Hurdle in and out, and it's going to be out of bounds. That should be Cleveland ball. Miles, if you can send me a DM and tell me what that means, I'm all ears. I've gotten a ton of messages about it, but I don't even really know what it means, what it does, and all that stuff. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Shoot me a note. I'll talk to you about it. So timeout called. Cleveland now starting to pull away. Cleveland's starting to pull away, and that is not really what we were hoping for. And whoa, hang on. We got a big crowd coming up here. Big crowd at the benches. I don't know what just went down, but all of a sudden everybody came running together. Raptors and Cavs. It was almost like a bench clearing brawl, but no punches were thrown. All the Cavs came running over to the Raptor bench. What was going on there? That was very weird. Oh, user, I would not be the one to say. Hang on. They're going to take a look at the replay to see what started the altercation, which did not easily resolve. I like how the official said that. So Harden went to pick up the basketball. RJ Barrett went to grab it back, and then Barrett and Harden kind of came together, and the Raptor bench all stood up, and then here come the Cavs bench all over as James Harden and RJ Barrett kind of came together, scrapping like two 6-year-olds over a basketball. So they're going to go to commercial break, 5:25 to go. Raptors, they got to step up. They've been leading for a long time, but things just falling apart here for the Raps. Crunch time, they got to get it done. Got to get it done. Skittles. I'm disappointed. Tom, you are free to cheer for whoever you like, just like I am free to cheer for whoever I like. You know I'm a Toronto fan, always will be, and I know this is a big debate right now. A big debate. Some creators, I know you are. Some creators are losing their minds, yelling at people for calling other Canadian team hockey games and enjoying some hockey. And I'll be honest with you, and a couple of those creators I respect very much so. But I think it's all about the clicks right now. It's all about the clicks. They're trying to make a big deal out of nothing because they know it's a hot button topic and people are emotional come playoff time and they'll get some clicks and views. For me, I want to watch some hockey. I love playoff hockey. I love hockey. I'm going to watch regardless. Hey, Matthew, I know, starting to fall apart. They got to pick it up. All right, Mammoth. Will the Mammoth get it done? I hope the Mammoth have a big game. Right now, Penguins and Flyers 0-0. Last minute of play in that game. Wow. Could we be getting some overtime? Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. That is one I was not really expecting. Let's put this one up in the corner here. Whoops, that's the wrong link. This one goes here. There we go. We'll fix that up. So, wow, that one, we could be getting an overtime game tonight. Yes, gimme. Love the Olympic 23rd. Olympic hockey was so good. So good. Julian, how's it going? Welcome in. The world told me to cheer for Buffalo. I went to the thrift store, found 3 jerseys. That's amazing. Listen, good for the Sabres, right? Sabres are such a great story right now. Such a great story. All right, here we go. 5:25 to go. Raptors come away with the ball. Cleveland is going to push. As a Raptor fan, we always choke with the lead. All right, this comes into play. Raptors at the top of the key. Good defense, tough defense here. Hurdle running towards the middle. Shed driving, goes up, and a big shot block. Huge shot block. The Pistons won 116-109. So the Pistons beat Orlando. Knight Rider, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Just coming through. And it's out of bounds. 5:07 to go right now. Cleveland playing hard. Raptor fan since 2000. Yeah, Raptor fan. I was at the inaugural game back at Skydome when they played and they brought out the bleachers and they played there. I was at the very first game when the Raptor was born. The Raptor came out of the egg. It was pretty cool. Stru's putting it down, going up, kicks it out, and laying it up and in again. An easy bucket here for Cleveland. Raptors need to be a little stronger on the ball. Magic are going to sell another 3-1 lead. Raptors kicking it back for three. No good. So this is the problem. This is where Toronto falls into the trap, right? Cleveland comes out with a lead. Raptors trying to get it all back with some threes. That's how you fall further and further apart. Coming in, driving the lane, going up strong. No good, but foul calls. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. They are pushing. They are pushing. Stru's kicked it out. Sam is stalling. I am stalling. I am stalling. Mega is such a bad influence. I love it. Oh, Skittles, what did you do? All right. Right, Mega? I don't know. All right. 419. I owe you 40 jumping jacks. 40 jumping jacks. We need a widget. That would be amazing. Username, thanks for the follow. Thanks, everybody, working with us today. Here we go. Series tied at 2. RJ Barrett bringing this ball up. Going to hit it over. Going up strong. It rattles around and drops. RJ with a nice move. Once more vodka. Oh, you finished it. Oh, no. Gotcha. What's going on? Welcome in. It's best of 7. Best of 7. That one is good. 3:43 to go. Aiden says Cleveland needs one. Across to the corner. Raptors for 3. That's good. 116, 124. Cleveland still in the lead. Here comes Cleveland. Going to start to trot up as the clock counting down. 3:16 to go. Get some right, Rick. You need some stops. Need those stops. 3:10. Over to Harden. Harden looking. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Harden faking, spins. Harden step back, puts it up, in and out. Rebounded by Toronto. Toronto going to run this one down. Across for 3. No good. Rebound, RJ. Now he goes up. It's knocked out of bounds. As Harden comes strong at RJ. Big playing, big playing. Got to keep driving. There it is, 52,299. Who is going to be the milestone 300 subscriber? 52,300. This kicked out in the corner. It's up. That 3 is no good. Again, Raptor rebound. Going to haul it down. Putting it back across to the corner. Another 3. No good again. I told you. Raptors falling into that trap. Here's Cleveland. Up top the key, Mitchell. He's looking in. It's Deke spinning around. He goes up with the right. No good. That one doesn't go. James coming in with the flag again. James, thank you so much. And there it is, 52-3. as the Raptors rotated. Thank you all so much. And that's taken away. Harden comes up with the ball. 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Raptors in trouble here. Cavs going to slowly walk this one up. Bryson, what's up? Welcome in. That's right. Teams need to win 4. Harden putting it on the ground. He goes up for 3. No good. Wanted a foul, saying there's contact. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. Are we getting a challenge? Cleveland wants a timeout, and he's barking all kinds of orders here. Okay, they agree. Shot clock violation. No foul, no challenge. Here comes Toronto. A little push-off, spinning down low, kicking it out for 3 again. No good. Cleveland with the rebound. Harden comes away with it. 1:25 to go. Raptors running into trouble again. Too many late threes, running into trouble. They're working the clock now. Harden bringing it down. 1:10. Harden, small dribbles. He's going to come in, spinning around, jump back. No good. Raptors with the rebound. Less than a minute. Here comes Toronto up for a dunk. CMB, Colin Murray Boyles, puts that one in. Here comes Cleveland now. They're going to make some moves. Long throw. Raptors try to tip it. They can't. Schroeder steps back. Over to Mitchell. 40 seconds left to go. Cleveland with the ball. Trying to drive. Feeding it into the key. Going up strong. No good. Second effort. No good. Raptors come away with it. Toronto across. They drive in. Walter laying it off the glass. No good. Rebound. CMB dunks it home. 124-120. Raptors foul with 22.5 seconds left. Holy smokes. And we're going to overtime. Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Golfer Forever, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Scotty is clutch. Scotty is clutch. So we're getting some extra time here, some bonus coverage. Montreal with a big win. The Raptors trying to come back with a big win here. Cleveland going to inbound. No foul called. Harden going to work this one up. Now he's going to take a hard foul. 18 seconds to go. So Shed is going to pick up the foul. Hey, Gail, welcome in. Kawhi, Hail Mary. They're going to need a lot more than that right now. They need 4. They need some Cleveland misses. Harden is going to be at the line. And they've been red hot from the free throw line, 80%. Cleveland puts this one up. It rattles around and it misses. Wow. So they just had first miss from the line tonight for Cleveland. Wow. So a couple substitutions. 18 seconds left to go. You got to hope for a miss and a rebound here. Strus comes out. Refs yelling all kinds of things. Harden goes up, and that one is good. So it's a 5-point game with 18 seconds left to go. All right, we got time. Let's do some jumping jacks, shall we? You guys made the donations. You guys did it. So here, I got to move my chair. I don't want to get hurt. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Whew. 267.53. D&D, I'm good. Thank you so much, everybody, for your donos tonight. Completing our challenge. Oh, Taco, it is my pleasure. Oh, boy. We're not going to do that again for a while. That's right. 23rd, my vertical is off the charts. Whew. 2 burpees. He-Man's Dan, I'll drop down. I won't get back up. Unfortunately, I can't do push-ups anymore because of my shoulder injury. James. All right, Toronto, let's go. Yeah, Beverly, could you imagine? All right, here we go. 125, 120, 18 seconds to go. Raptors inbound. Driving in. Scotty kicking it out. Up top, RJ, no shot. Way too much time, guys. Now a three-pointer, no good. Rebound, they can't get it. Cleveland hangs on to it, and the Cavs are going to win as they get fouled with 2.7 seconds left to go. 2.7 seconds left to go. Well, I can't jump too high. I don't want to jump like way off frame. Oh, you're practicing the Ryan Whitney's. That's funny. Good game. That's right, Derek. Good game. Good game. So first one misses. Can we get a 5-point shot? Is that possible? No, I'm just kidding. How about some push-ups? No, I can't do push-ups. Unfortunately, due to a hockey injury with my shoulder, I can't do any exercises that kind of works the shoulder region. So both miss. 1.7 seconds left to go. So nothing they could do here. This one is going to complete. 1.7 seconds left. Nothing they could do. Thank you, Charlie. Nothing they can do. Yeah, it is, Derek. It is. It's crazy. So they're going to take the last time out here just to drop something. I mean, this is kind of pointless, but this is just for giggles, shall we say. See if they can hit a last-minute 3. Lucas, as long as it's anybody on Pittsburgh, I'm happy. I don't have anybody on Pittsburgh in my hockey pool, so I'm anybody. Thomas, it's in May. It's later in May, so I'd have to double-check the dates. I actually don't remember off the top of my head, but I do have to get out to the range whenever I can. All right. Oh, they put some extra time back on the clock. Hey, Sam, way too many threes. Not, yep, absolutely, Sam. So 2.4 seconds now. Still not enough time to really do anything. It has been a great series. It's been a lot of back and forth, which is awesome. Hey, Chunky. So Brennan Ingram went down today. He only played 11 minutes for Ingram. So they've been in this game. They were with it the whole time. Ingram was not playing. Here's the 3, no good. And out of bounds, they're going to say he stepped on the line. No problem, Skittles. Yeah, thank you to all the mods. Appreciate everything you guys do for us. Thank you for that. Big thank you to the generosity of the community today. James and Stetson and 23rd and Ulysses and Beverly and JDA, Mr. Scotty, Thank you all so very, very much. I got to hit all these likes on your super chats. It really means the world to us for all your support. Thank you to all of our channel members. Channel members really help us out, so thank you, channel members. Whew, I'm still out of breath. Mystery Guy, thanks for the follow. Thanks to Octi over on the talk. Octi and Michael and Charles dropping all the gifts. Thank you so much for doing that. That's right, Derek. Gotta force that game 7. That is a must. Pittsburgh and Philly OT is just starting. We're going to stick with this till it is officially done. Whew. All right. Yeah, exactly. Me too. Me too. All right, folks. 1.8 seconds to go. There it is. Ball is inbounded. And the game is officially over. Raptors lose. Cleveland takes a lead in the series 3-2. What a game. What a finish. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us for some bonus coverage. It's my pleasure, Pete. Absolutely my pleasure. This was absolutely wild. What's your second fave Gatorade? Probably the lemon lime. 23rd. I like the orange, and then probably the lemon lime, I'd have to say. They tried their best, Sierra. They were in it the whole time. It was a pretty close game, but they just couldn't get it done. Wyatt, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, folks, have a great night. We'll see you again real soon. We're going to be on the road a little bit over the next couple of days, so make sure you're checking our main YouTube channel, and make sure you have your notifications on, because I may not get to schedule everything well in advance. It might be a little bit of a pop-up. So we're going to be on the road, but we'll see you again very soon. Have an amazing evening. Good night. My name is Sam. This is a Samwelb12 Experience. Peace, love, and let's go enjoy some sports. Good night, everyone. Take care.